Let's see if things go
Manner Mamba
as
returned.
intended.
Before that,
And we are live. Do you want me to stop the stream?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, Shadow or Demon, can one of you guys hit me with a healing beam so my shield come back up? Thanks. I goofed.
All right. So we're gonna start our briefing now. First of all, very exciting. This is our first combined bomber fighter operation in the Xeno Strike Force. It is entirely new and basically untested grounds for any of us. Like, shielded builds are exceptionally uncommon in anti-Xeno combat, usually reserved for large ships. And the idea of using concordant and regeneration sequence on a wing-based set of fighters is a novelty. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of things that work, also potentially some things that don't work. The sea trials of this build, after several tweaks, have passed now with flying colors. So there are a few things you should know about how the bombers operate, and I apologize to our Titan Killer friends, but these are things I think it's good for you to know as well in general, like how the ship operates and how we plan to use it, so that you're aware of what we're doing context-wise. So this ship is designed to remain at 20% heat or below, not only while on full military thrust, but also while charging your shields, which is going to be a good amount of time if you take damage either from collision or from hostiles. In that heat setting, we are basically invisible, so we effectively act as a stealth bomber wing. We're able to move around the Titan, and unless you get too close to escorts, nobody's going to pay attention to you. The Titan is going to stay in green state unless you poke it. Everything's going to be as if you were not there, which can be exceptionally powerful for what we're going to try to do. In terms of the weapons and utilities and other nice features that these ships have, the uniquely distinctive feature that distinguishes these belts is the concordance sequence and regeneration sequence beams. And the way I personally intended to use these is in a circular fashion, so that the wing lead would target their first wingman would target their second wingman, the second wingman would target the third wingman, and the third wingman would target the wing leader and would remain locked to them at all times. That way you would see what their shield status is at any given point in time, and if you need to activate the concordant and regeneration sequence beams, you could do it in an instant without even fiddling with hotkeys or anything. If you read the briefing that we wrote on the website, you'll also note that we suggested binding select wingman hotkeys, as that will very quickly allow you to select wingmans and switch from one to the other as necessary. For some reason, it's not letting me do that, so good thing that I tested it, because for some reason I cannot select J-Spade, so I'm going to go and fix my hotkeys right now. So
where are those bindings again?
They are under targeting, under ship controls.
Got
select teammate 1, select teammate 2, and select teammate 3. They are correct, but for some reason they are probably getting overridden. Do you know if F2 can be overridden by Mumble or some other?
I wasn't there.
Some,
I am now.
Oh, that's why I couldn't select you. That explains it. Okay, so I did remember to do what I've asked everybody to do. I feel better about it. So what I'm going to ask you to do is, again, select your respective wingmen. So I'm selecting J-Spade, Chow, Jace, you should select Chow, and Chow, you should target me. Then switch to your turrets, deploy your hard points, and just test it out. Fire your
Shadow, you should be locked onto Demon. Demon, you should be locked onto Isis.
Yeah,
I got no concordance beam.
I have a problem. I thought I had followed the build exactly, but when I deploy half of my weapons...
make sure you turn off your frame shift drive and stuff like that you don't need.
Make sure you set power priorities.
Yeah, power priorities is...
I did do that. I followed it exactly as per the guide, so I've got...
Jesus, did you just boost
all
some
the weapons
accident?
are on 2.
Yep.
Deploy your landing gear. It won't boost.
I did.
AFMU is on 3. Cargo hatch on 5.
I'm having problems with some of my keybinds since I tried to change that. Like my keybinds, since I tried to change Yeah, something is not right.
Let me see.
It's a bit generic to give an answer to.
Something wrong. I feel it happening out of my
I
control.
mean, what I would say for the purpose of this exercise, if you're having power problem with a build, I mean, we'll solve this offline. But for now, just disable one of the 2 missile racks. That should solve your power problems and allow you to run for this operation.
That was an AFMU.
Oh, it was the FMU. Okay, well, good. Now we're fixed. All right. So basically, now you can see that the effects work, and keep in mind that you cannot stay on these beams if you're flying 141, especially forever, as they will overheat you and they will drain your weapon capacitor. So when you're on maneuvering pips, which is 141, you should use these, but you should use these sparingly. Also, keep in mind, concordance sequence is a one-tap thing. Once you tap a teammate, the concordant effect gets applied, and then for 5 seconds, that effect is gonna work, regardless of whether you tap them again or not. So you don't really need to keep tapping them. You can tap one, then wait 5 seconds, and then tap them again, and that's gonna basically work as if it was permanently on. Regen sequence is different. Regen sequence actually needs you to be hitting them to apply their healing effect, but it's a much weaker effect. It's also subject to range in a much more significant way than concordance sequence, because you need to be hitting them continuously to apply the regen sequence effect. Whereas for concordant, you just need a single quick tap. So that's how basically the shield support aspect of these ships work. So you have these, keep an eye on the shields of your wingmates. That should be an important aspect of the bombers, is to keep each other healthy and alive, while at the same time watching your heat and ensuring that you're not overdoing it and resulting in additional heat spikes, which is when all hell breaks loose once you're in Titan space. It's okay, Chow. Let it. I can handle myself, so don't worry about me not having concordant sequence. Let's have it the way we've kind of designed it. So, Jace, you should still have Chow.
I unfortunately didn't bring the regen sequence beam. I brought the beam, but it wasn't set, so I just took that one off. So I've got concordance.
That's the most important one. So don't worry about not having regen. That is 10% of a 90% effect that concordant really does. So anyway, that's just some basic of how we fly. Generally speaking, if you're just flying around, you would not need to use your huge beam, and you would not need to use anything other than 141 pips while we're navigating the Titan to do much or to do anything really. We will only switch to our bombing configuration, which is 114, when we call the bombing run, and when we are called upon to help support our fighter wings on hardened targets like Medusas and Hydra shields in particular, and Orphuses if there's a target of opportunity like an Orphus with strong shields. But other than that, we should practically never be using the huge beam. If you watched the 2-minute demo bombing run, which I just posted in Ready Room, you will generally see how that works. So basically what we're doing is we're going in quietly, stealthily, avoiding as much as possible the attention of escorts, positioning ourselves in the safe spot, which is actually very close to one of the vents, and wait until we hear the gurgling noise and the sort of like, almost like fuel scooping, I want to call it, noise that signals that the vents are about to open. Once that happens, we'll call the bombing run, which means we switch to 114. We fly on military power towards the first and closest vent to where we are. As soon as it opens, we fire 3 or 4 volleys of AXMRs into it. Then, while firing our TV beam, this is important. Basically, when we begin the bombing run is when we start firing our TV beam, and we should roughly keep it on. The reason being, torpedoes generate a lot of heat, so do missiles. And if you're moving and firing, again, you will be detected. However, if you're firing your huge beam at that point, you will manage to stay cold. We will also be doing something that we should be only doing at that point in time, which is we should only do a single boost in this entire experience, which is our boost from the first vent to the second vent of our bombing run. each bombing run should aim to have 2 vents targeted, so the closest one to our hiding spot, and then the next one clockwise. So if you're exiting the safe spot, flying towards the vent, you would then go to the right and follow the Titan clockwise to the next vent. Get there with a boost while firing your TV beam, because otherwise your boost will overheat you. Get there and bomb the vent. Keep in mind, as you do your bombing run, you want to simulate as if you were bombing with torpedoes. Torpedoes need a lock, which is why, if you look at how this is configured, you have a pulse wave Xeno scanner mapped to your secondary huge beam fire group, as that is what presumably will allow you to give a lock of events. First thing. Second thing, torpedoes have a minimum arming distance, which in the case of regular torpedoes is 500 meters. So you can't just go straight in front of a vent and fire it at point blank, because presumably torpedoes are not going to work in doing that. You'll need to be at somewhat of a range. When we'll have target, it'll tell us exactly when we're at 400 or 500 or 600. Here, you can just totally eyeball it. Just understand that you cannot be straight point blank in front of a vent while firing your, in this case, missiles, in future case, torpedoes. So we'll do that. That is 40 important seconds, right? Vents only stay open for 40 seconds. So by the time we hear the gurgling and we call the bombing run, things will get hectic, we'll move fast, we'll go do the bombing, and then after the second vent closes on you, ideally you put 3-4 rounds of missile racks in that vent, we go back to the closest hiding spot next to the second vent. And that is it. That is the end of our bombing run. At that point, we basically call a status, and each one of us will basically say, bomb 2 vents or bomb 1 vent, because what one thing we're trying to figure out is if we missed one at that point in time. We need to know if any of those vents have been missed, because then we would coalesce around the pilot whose vent we would have missed. Now, obviously, we have no visual way of knowing if we missed the vent until the new nanite torpedo is released, but for the sake of like this exercise, we'll just have people call it and tell us if that has happened or not. I would like to try this bombing run 2 or 3 times just to get the hang of it and see how it goes. I totally expect it to be a mess on the first or couple of times. We never tried it before. People don't know where the safe spot is.
Yeah.
Their kind of navigation skills are still kind of like learning the Titan geometry. It's okay. Don't worry if you get lost. Don't worry if you miss the second or even the first vent. We're here to learn. This is a training exercise. There's no winning or losing. We're here to learn. So make the most of it. Don't get fussed if things don't plan out. Just take it as an opportunity to figure what went wrong and try again. That's it. Before we move to our Anvil and Forge Wings, which is as our fighter support, any questions about the bombers, the bombing run, how these builds work, and what we're trying to do?
You're going to point out where we're supposed to just like hang out between stuff, that kind of thing. I've spent very little time around Titans in the past.
Yeah, so basically, as I was mentioning, Titan kills will boost into the caustic cloud and will head in first, essentially, because they're going to be faster on boost. They're going to reach the Titan before we do, which is good. We both bomber wings will be moving into the Titan cloud on military power. Here's a catch. We have no way to repair our hull damage. We can only get repairs if Titan killer combat pilot generously puts a repair limpet on us. But other than that, we're relying exclusively on our shields and concordant sequence and regen sequence beams for tank. The mines that are between here and the Titan do phasing damage. They don't just hit your shields. They also do quite a bit of hull damage. So you really don't want to hit mines. In order to really not hit mines with these many pilots, the best way to not hit mines is to be so cold that the mines don't trigger at all in the first place. And the beauty of this ship build is that they are so cold that the mines don't trigger at all in the first place, even under frost. So we're going to wait on military power. We're still going to be going over 400, so we're going to get there very quick. We have 2 caustic sinks, which is enough for ages, even to get in and out. That's not going to be a problem at all. And that's how we get in. Once we do get in, you want to form up on your wing lead. So in the case of Hammer Wing, that will be Mekken. In the case of Bellows Wing, that will be Jesus Yeet. They may fire their beam so that you know where they are. Mekken has a red beam, and Jesus has a yellow beam. So that will allow you to identify visually immediately where they are. Form up on them. Once we are all formed up on asteroids, we'll basically call to strike actual, which is mediocre, that we're ready to move in as wing commanders. And once strike actual tells us to move in, then we will move in to deploy into the safe spots. What we'll do in terms of deploying the safe spots is, again, the first wing, you should follow your wing leader to a Titan, and then your wing leader is gonna go and sort of position itself in the first safe spot that they have. I would say, Jesus, if you're okay, if you're sort of getting close by, Hammer Wing can go left of a Titan, so head to the left side of them all, and Bellows Wing can head to the right side of them all, so that we deploy more or less evenly.
Copy.
And then, basically, Hammer Leader is going to drop into a first safe spot, and then the first wingman, so Jace, you keep going, and you deploy to the next one, and then Chow, you keep going, and you deploy to the next one. Now, we have a lot of bombers, right, because we have, I think, 6 or 7 bombers, so we should be able to deploy in almost every safe spot, and so we should do it that way. Once we are there, like, we should just call for our wings to confirm everyone is settled in the safe spot. Once we're all settled, we will call to strike actual, saying wings in position. So I will say Hammer Wing in position, and Yezu will say strike actual, Bellows Wing in position. Once we are in position, the most important call is the call of a first wingman. In this case, I suggested to designate a global first wingman, which I think I said it was going to be Shadow, if I'm not mistaken. Did I say it was Shadow? Yes, Shadow Drykana. So, Shadow, you have an important role as a global first wingman, which is to call the vents coming open. Once you hear the gurgling sound starting in the beginning of the almost like fuel scooping sound, which is pretty unmistakable once you get the hang of it, and it's very audible from the safe spot because we're almost right next to the vents, you should make a global call. So I don't know if you know in Mumble how to make the global call, but there's a hotkey.
I just want to make sure that my global key is working.
Yeah. You should make a global call and say, strike vents coming open. Their strike actual, mediocre, you should give us the hold or initiate bombing run, like bomber wings initiate bombing runs. So based on the strike actual call, the wing leads will relay that command, because you can't hear strike actual as bomber wing members based on how Mumble is set up by design. And then sort of essentially you hear that from me, or Jesus will say Hammer Wing hold or Bellows Wing hold, or we'll say Hammer Wing begin bombing run, and Jesus will say the same for Bellows. Once we initiate the bombing run, everyone does their thing, right? And there's no talking unless, well, there shouldn't be any talking, period, right? On the bomber wing channel. 40 seconds later, once the vent's closed, and ideally you're back in your hiding in your next safe spot, we should report in. And so each bomber wing member should say, for example, Jace Blade, you say, Jace Blade, hit 2 vents, right? Chow say, hit 2 vents. Mekken, hit 2 vents. And I'll report back to Strike Actual and say, Strike Actual, reporting Hammer Wing hit all targets, hit all intended targets, or missed 1 target, reforming on applicable commander. So we'll basically report on what happened in the strike run. And from there, Strike Actual should give indication on saying, form up on whatever or whatever. Like, I have no idea what's going to happen at that point in the real time. But ideally, we'll have information as to what's missing or what's happening or what we need to do at that point. That's beyond the purpose of this exercise anyway. I think the purpose of this exercise is to try this bombing run and see how it goes and get people familiarized with bombing vents and hiding in safe spots. Any other questions on the bomber wings and behavior?
Figured out why I'm having power issues.
Good.
Yeah, so I need to fix it. I need to head back to my carrier.
Nah, don't worry about it. Just disable one of the missile racks for now.
It's because I equipped turreted missile racks instead of fixed. I have
Oh,
fixed on my carrier.
Yeah, just disable one of them. Just disable one of them. Like,
Okay.
you'll be firing
Alright.
single missiles. It's not the end of the world. We're practicing.
Okay.
Megan, send mediocre an invite so I can re-instance.
Sure. Cool. If there are no questions about the bomber behavior, then moving on just to fighter cover. Strike Wing, we depend on you for our survival, right? Very simply. We can't hit anything. We got torpedoes, nominally. We can hit Titan turrets if we need to. We're very good at shield stripping if we need to. But other than that, we are very low visibility sitting ducks if we have hostiles that start locking on us. The worst targets for us are glaives. The reason that they are the worst targets is because we are so cold that interceptors cannot really hit us even if they do lock us, and consequently they're kind of more of a nuisance than anything. But glaives will hit us, and if glaives in particular get a lock on us and trip us with lightning, that's when bombers have a really, really rough day. Because by then, someone needs to be very quick to switch to their tank configuration of 4 pips to sys, and needs to have their friends nearby to sort of get their shields humming again. So glaives are deadly to these bombers, or can be deadly to these bombers, and should be considered primary targets by our fighter cover. Interceptors, totally up to you. You want to engage Cyclops or Basilisk or anything else? If Strike Actual calls them because they're in the way or otherwise annoying, by all means. But I think that bomber wings should have a pretty good time evading those overall. Scythes, I don't know. I don't know if Scythes will pay attention to us. I don't know if Scythes will care. They generally don't do that much damage. They don't do phasing damage. They're nowhere near. They don't. Yeah, I mean, they'll use lightning against shielded ships, but generally they won't bother ones that are not carrying cargo they're interested in, which we don't. So my hunch is they're not going to be a major threat. So again, just commentary for Strike Actual. Glaives are really primary targets for the sake of covering bomber wings.
Got it.
Other than that, whatever Strike Actual calls. But again, in terms of phases, like we'll call all personnel here. First of all, we'll move to our designated channels in Mumble. Then we'll call all personnel present ready to go, and then on mediocre's call, we're gonna move out. Remember, the Titan killers boost in, and the bombers do not. The bombers go move in on military power, and then we'll form in right at the asteroid field behind your wing lead. We'll call the all personnel assembled, and there on Strike Actual commands, the bombers will move to the safe spots. Once we're in safe spots, we call the everyone in position, and then on Shadow's call of vents coming open, Strike Actual gives us the command to initiate the bombing run, which is relayed by the wing lead, and off we go. And the idea is we try this 2 or 3 times, so we all get back to our hiding spot until we're satisfied that we kind of got the hang of it. And then after that, we can decide what we want to do. If we're still in fighting shape and we didn't have too much trouble, we might join Hammer Wing and sort of killing off a few interceptors, because that's always fun with our beams and missiles. But by that point, we'll just have fun, and I think the purpose of a training exercise is done. Any final question before we go off to our designated channels and Strike Actual takes over?
I have
Yeah, what
2
happened to
questions. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I think I cut you off.
Go on, you first.
What happens if someone dies?
Well,
Isekai.
if someone dies, too bad, right? they should try and come back probably in this mission. The reality is going to take them a while to come back, but there's really no better alternative. I think the important thing is what happens. The important question is really what happens if a wing commander dies. If a wing commander dies, the first wingman should take over, which also means that they should move themselves up in the Mamba hierarchy, so that they're basically at the same level of the previous wing commander. Because otherwise they have no ways to communicate with Strike Actual, and they need to at that point. If you die, please mention whoever needs to take command for the wing to do so, and move up in Mamba in the process, and then be quiet, please. We don't want to hear people saying, "Oh, I'm the carrier, I just undocked, oh, I got into the bad glaive." I mean, we're still in Titan space fighting for our lives, right? So just shush and get back as soon as possible. That's what happens when you die.
Roger that.
There was another question.
Right, yeah. I haven't tested Mamba before, if I understand correctly. Me as Forge leader, we will be in the Forge channel down there in Package Bravo. I can hear Mediocre or Strike Actual. Can I hear anybody else?
Yes. So as a wing commander, you hear Strike Actual, so the overall op commander. You hear your wingmates.
Yes.
And you hear other wing commanders.
Right.
So you're as a wing commander, you're the person that hears the most people actually in the entire thing, which is why we have roles for wing members too, because otherwise there's just too much coordinated load and too much going on for a wing commander.
Yes. And my wingmates only hear me, so I should be relaying any information from Strike Actual to them.
Yes, correct.
And I talk up the shouting feature. What does it do exactly?
Shout basically communicates with the entire group, regardless of where you are.
So everybody.
The only two people that should use shout, except for extraordinary situations, are Strike Actual, if they need to immediately relay something to the entire wing for some reason, which can occasionally happen. Or, in this case, Shadow, which is like the global first wingman, in order to call the vents coming open, so that everybody's aware of the vents coming open. You don't need to do a global call for Taurus, because kind of everybody knows that the Taurus is coming. It's so obvious, right? You don't need to announce that, right?
All right, gotcha.
Oh, that's an important characteristic. If a Taurus fires, bombers stay in position with 4 pips to sys. You can tank it, and you should not move. So, Taurus fighter wings can regroup away further from the Titan. Bomber wings stay in their safe spot. Do not move, and just tank it. All right, that's a long briefing. Thank you for your patience. Let's now go bomb some vents. Strike Actual, command is yours.
Give me
do have one quick
second. I was trying to help Ricard get in, but
All right, one more question before we start. Given that if say Shadow goes down, I'm going to be taking over as call out for the vents. I just want to make sure that my shout works, because I don't think I set that up.
Go for it.
So
if you turn yellow in this thing, it works.
Can you put your headlights on, by the way?
Yes, shout is working. That's the shout key.
So that's the shout key. So I hold that down, and then I'll be shouting.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
One quick question: do you want me to preface? Excuse me. Do you want me to add something additional instead of just shouting "vents opening"? Do you want me to add something to begin with, like strike group vents opening?
I mean, look. At some point, once you get the hang of how soon they will open, you can call a timer. Vents opening 10 seconds or vents opening 20 seconds, right? Something like that. At this point, I don't think we can, we know enough, or we have enough experience to be able to exact call out how long it's going to take for vents to open. But if you got a hang of that and you can do it, by all means, do it.
All right.
By the way, guys, turn our headlights on.
Yeah, headlights on per ANSEC, since we're taking some nice videos here.
I do also have a question, because I don't think we went over it. Since the fighters our main goal is protecting the bombers, where should we be when not engaging a target? Should we be near the bombers? Should we be in the asteroid field?
So, in general, if bombers are safe in their safe spots, they generally are good. You're not gonna need your help. Staying in general proximity of the Titan would be ideal. Again, we're not here to shoot everything that moves, right? We're here to bomb those vents and take this Titan down, which means the fewer enemies we need engage, the better, actually. So, whatever is convenient to get the least attention while still being able to assist during bombing runs. Like, what we haven't talked about is what happened during bombing runs in terms of a fighter cover. Like, again, there's going to be a lot of people flying around doing the bombing runs proper. I can promise you, at least in the first few attempts, someone's going to screw up, go hot, and then all hell is going to break loose, because interceptors and scat and patrols are going to pay attention. They're going to get glaze on their tail, missiles in the air, turrets firing at them. They're going to be having a hard time, almost guaranteed. Those are the guys that the fighter cover needs to help. Get the glaze off of them, get the interceptors off of them, let the bombers do their bombing, and not worry about the tails that they may pick up in the process. In order to do that, you need to be relatively close to a Titan, because, again, this all happens in 40 seconds with maybe 10-second lead up. So you need to be able to get within fighting range of the vents in 10 seconds or less, roughly. So you can't be too far, way far out in the asteroids, right? Otherwise, you're not going to get there in time. All right. Let's move to our designated roles in the strike group channels below, in strike group Zulu, I believe. And
We can do the training channel.
The training channel? Okay, training channel event. And strike actual, command is yours.
All right, gents. We'll see you down in the training channel, and then once everybody's in comms, we'll be good to go. I need somebody to a team invite for a Titan killer.
Hello?
I can do it.
Ricard.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
finally.
space.
Ricard, you're gonna get a
Hey,
team
Dirk.
invite. We're gonna jump in.
Y'all ready to die?
All right, Hammerwing. There we go. Sorry, I moved to the wrong one. We're good.
Oops. I didn't see it.
Yeah,
Megan,
and,
can you hear me?
I'll be on
And
open
meteor- yeah.
mic. I've got no clue how well my mic is working in Mumble. So if it's any bad, just say so.
Yeah, we can hear loud and clear. We do hear a lot of keyboard clicking picking up, but I personally find it tolerable. So,
Ricard, are you in game? Because my game says you were lost online 17 days ago. 17 days ago.
All right, gents. Everybody's ready. We're gonna head on in here. We'll see you on the other side. Wing leaders, just let me know when you got accountability coming through. Everybody boost on in. I would.
All right.
I would go ahead and
Alright.
boost for now
Alright.
for the
Boost
bombers.
Bellowing, full speed ahead, no boost.
Hammerwing, full speed ahead, no boost. Four
we're
bits to
100
engine, deploy hard points.
We're very far away, Meccan. I would boost. You got like another 40, 50k
Okay.
till.
So Shadow,
Boost,
you
never
should
mind.
be
Boost,
targeting
boost
the
until
demon.
we get to
Demon, you should be
the edge of the
targeting me.
caustic zone. We can boost.
Alright, Bello, boost until we get to the caustic zone.
The Mambas are boosting until they get closer.
Additionally, make sure everybody turns off their frameshift drive cargo hatch and last one, AFMU. And then once you
Forge,
get back on
mind
the other
turning
side,
off
you
your
can enable
FSD and AFMU to save power. Power and heat mostly. FSD and AFMU can be turned off to save power and heat.
Alright, here we are. We're at the edge, so bomber stops boosting.
Bombers stop boosting. We're entering the caustic
Bomber,
zone.
stop boosting, we're entering caustic zone.
Pro tip: you can turn on your night vision to see the mines a lot
Forge,
easier.
continue after me. You can turn on night vision if you want to see the mines better. Keep boosting.
Hammerwing, if you want to switch night vision on, that might help seeing the mines.
Mind the interceptors, we're just gonna go past.
This is great.
There's a Hydra on the left, stay away from it.
Hydra on the left. Careful
Yep.
of it.
Was that Mellow Swing who asked the question?
There
Stay
is
away
a
from the
lot of
interceptors if
interceptors
you can.
about.
Again,
We are
stay
gonna go
cold,
straight
no
through.
boosting, stay away from the interceptors. We're cold enough that
Sorry,
they shouldn't block
repeat
us.
question again.
Prepare your neutralizer
141.
hotkey.
Stand by for pulse.
Stand
Pips
by
to
for
assist.
pulse.
Pulse incoming,
All
Forge.
wings, stand by for pulse.
Pips the system. There's the pulse.
Someone got hit by a pulse on Hammerwing.
That was me. Jay Spade.
Alright, Jay, see if you can make your way back in. Once
think
you
we're
pass
good.
the pulse, Mambas, now you can boost. Since there's no more mines here, and we should get in.
Another pulse, Forge.
After a pulse, Mambas, boost in. Pulsing again.
Forge leader is in the asteroid field. Forge wing, if you can target me, just wing form up.
Watch for pulse.
Pulse incoming.
Alright, strike actuals inside.
Bellows are not inside yet.
Form up on cyan beams.
Forge, you can
Alright, Bellow,
form
we're
up
good to
on white
boost.
beam.
Watch for pulse.
I think we managed to get in without a single mine exploding. That must be a first.
Copy that. Stay safe.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, Bellow, form up on yellow beams.
Forge legs, wing up
I'm
with
just doing some housekeeping.
strike actual.
Oh, I see.
It's kind of odd that they just keep.
Copy that. Stay close to me. Ignore interceptor. Roger.
Say again, Valkyrie?
Strike actual. One Bellows member is lagging behind.
All con, get behind a rock.
Affirmative. Behind a rock, we also have
Behind
a
a rock.
lagging member.
Forge,
God,
just hide
I got
behind
a
the rock,
bounce.
there's an interceptor very close. Form up
Charles,
on me
stay
and
where
you'll
you
be
are.
fine.
I'm gonna come to where you are. Jesus, can you give us the O beam and we'll see if a second bomber wing could join you wherever you are.
Valkyrie
Alright,
is a look
affirmative.
close.
Roger.
Chow, can you form on my wing? We'll go join Jesus where he is at.
Forge wing is inside the maelstrom. Ricard will take about 40 minutes to get here.
Roger.
Alright,
Jace, you coming?
I'm
You got-
trying.
say
got
again.
pulsed again?
Shadow, we are
I did. I
ideas.
managed to counter like 3 of them, but like there was another one.
Alright. You putting 4 pips to sis?
Well,
No, you should be Bellows too.
Put 4 pips to sis when you're countering, because it'll make your neutralizer last a lot
Other than
longer.
that, Bellows wing form up on me behind the rock.
Just stay behind the rock, Forge, and the interceptor won't see us. Just
Everybody shift.
Or just keep hiding behind a rock and we'll be fine.
We have a interceptor.
Yep, same
that
here. We
Got,
have
got
interceptors
Chow.
on
Got
assets.
Chow. Got attention on Chow. Yeah, you got attention on Chow.
Alright, let's engage this
Strike Actual,
interceptor.
can you get the attention of this interceptor?
Alright, Forge. This interceptor, white beam.
Chow, reform on Hammer
I'll get a
Actual
scan
when you
off.
have a chance behind this rock.
Bellow, follow me.
Engage, engage, engage.
Yellow beams.
Forge,
gonna
I'm
hide
getting
around
you a
these
scan.
Alright, Chow, let's follow our friend
Forge, you have a scan.
let's follow our friend Jesus with the yellow beams. If you can
Everybody
see
get
him, but I
cold,
can't see
prepare
him.
for surge. If you're not cold. Watch for rocks.
Jesus, can you give us a yellow beam? I cannot see. Oh, I see it now. Thank you. For a minute, Chow. Let's form on Jesus on the yellow beam. I'm heading towards him too.
I'm
Forge,
trying to
we are
check the
taking
tail
down
out
this
first.
box. Should be easy.
Jace.
Commander?
Can you get
Alright,
the left
Forge.
side?
Guns.
Guns, guns, guns,
Zero.
guns.
There's the heart.
Okay, yep. Copy that. You're good.
That's the heart now.
Alright. Your caustic, Jace. Deploy your caustic sinks. Otherwise you're gonna die.
Yeah, having some issues.
Yeah, Jace, with that hull, I don't know if you're gonna make it if you don't have caustic
Alright,
sinks.
Forge,
Fire.
guns.
I've got him, but
Alright.
not that
There's
used
the
to them
heart.
yet. Apologies.
That's another kill.
Yeah, just
Stay
like
gold,
grip.
Forge.
Strike Actual, can we request Titan Killer to go put a repair limpet on Jace blade that had a rough time getting through and is at 82% hull?
Yeah, understood. Sedina, can you assign a person to repair him? Jace
Yes,
Bait.
Valkyrie, can you go repair one
Copy
of the
that.
bombers inside the Titan? Right now.
Copy that. Combat wings, be advised, you have a glaive approaching at hypersonic speeds.
Thank you.
Glaive primary, glaive primary. Get eyes on it.
Forge,
I
there's a
have my
glaive
caustic
around.
sinks double maps, firing them at the
I'm looking for him.
Okay, should we go in or not? Like,
Yeah,
Glaive,
we need
glaive,
to
glaive.
wait.
Cyan
We need to
beams.
wait our last
Right.
bomber. Jace is almost here. He's 12 clicks away.
perfect.
Who is the bomber that needs
Fancy
repairs?
exploding is pretty high, Commander.
It's Jace Bait.
Chase Bait needs repairs, Valkyrie.
I'm
Yeah, that's the combat
pointing
wing
red
for
beam at
their-
Jace.
their
Pointing red beam.
work.
Pointing red beams on
Alright,
Jace.
Forge.
Alright, back onto the interceptor.
Back on the interceptor, Forge.
Beams on Jace. Beams on Jace. Beams on Jace.
Thanks.
Jace, can you put concordant on me? Can you target mech and then put concordant on me, please?
Bellow,
Shit,
hold
where's the-
position.
Where's the interceptor that
Jace, hit your. Thank you.
Oh, there he is. No, that's not him.
Appreciate
Sorry,
it.
I might be.
Well,
Alright, Bellow, set up the lock train
Alright,
again.
You need
Forge,
to
I
fire
found
the
the
caustic
interceptor.
sinks, otherwise you're a gunner, Jace.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
still have caustic
gunner.
on you.
Strike Actual's
I
gonna
ran out
try to
of
pull this
caustic
one
sinks.
for
I
you
had them
guys.
double booked.
Okay, we lost Jace. Or we'll soon have lost Jace.
Strike Actual, the interceptor we were engaging is 2%. Forge can finish him if you want.
Keep killing it, keep killing it.
Yes.
Yep, that's me
So-
out meching. My bad.
No worries. Sorry about that. Strike Actual, we lost one bomber on the way in, but we're otherwise good to
Understood,
move
understood.
to position.
We're gonna need to move here shortly.
I'll
Roger.
attempt to rejoin.
Forge, after we kill this interceptor, we're gonna move.
Alright, I'll shoot this, regardless of shield. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
Forge, shoot the interceptor.
Alright,
Awesome.
next target is the one with 3 hearts, it's just lightning, Strike Actual, cyan beams.
Forge, follow
target.
cyan beams. There's an interceptor with 3 hearts.
Strike Actual, bombers are waiting on your
Yeah.
call to move into position.
Forge, follow white beam.
Mecca,
We're
just to
engaging this
confirm,
interceptor.
Bello will move right, correct?
Affirmative. Hammer
Copy
will
that.
move left.
Bello, align yourselves to the
Chow,
Titan.
you're pretty far from me. See if you can stay, if at all possible, close.
Valkyrie, if you can
I
find
think
them.
Chow is already,
limpet on them.
in the safe spot, actually. Never mind.
There's a glaive
Stay where
where?
you are. Stay where you are, Chow. Stay in your safe spot.
Somebody called out a glaive.
Strike actual. We're still
Hold on.
waiting to move to position on
There's
your
a
ball.
glaive near Bello, over 10 clicks out.
All right,
We're good.
we are engaged in some heavy combat. I need all units to disengage and follow cyan beams.
Alright, Valkyrie, I'd
All
like to ask you
units
to just come back.
disengage
We
and
need your
follow
help here.
beams.
There's a lot of
Strike
interceptors
actual.
about.
What's your call for bombers? Hold or move to position?
If you could hold and let us get regrouped, and then we'll go
Affirmative.
in with you.
Affirmative. Holding.
I'm trying to identify you right now while self-preparing.
Firing on an asteroid. Huge red beam.
I think they're fine. That's just a little interceptor.
Glaive on Meccan. Huge beam on the glaive. Requesting fighter support.
We actually don't see you. You have a red beam?
I'm not firing now. Now I am. Firing a combination of red and blue beams.
Does anybody have eyes on you?
Taurus Forge. We should be outside of range. Not sure about Valkyrie.
Alright, I need all
Alright,
units.
perfect.
Set us on the interceptor. Okay, finish this one off and then we'll... Where is Meccan? There you are. I see. I got you. Okay, all units on Meccan. He's got a glaive on him.
Forge, please reconvene to Meccan if you can see him. He's got a glaive on him and needs to lose it.
I don't see glaive on you, Meccan. Yeah, I see it.
I've
Cyan beams.
Affirmative. That's
Forge
the
follow
target.
cyan beams. It's got a glaive target that we need to kill it.
Strike actual's taking the fire.
I'm looking around as well. I see
Like
it.
actual,
Follow
we're
white beam.
still holding. Waiting
Follow
for
white
a call to
beam.
move to
Forge.
position.
I found it.
We're taking care of this glaive and then
You can also sub-target me.
Alright, glaive's down.
Glaive's
I'm
down,
evading missiles at the
Forge.
moment. Alright, I need let's see here. All strike elements form up on cyan beams.
Forge, please form up on the cyan beams.
It's like we're clear of interceptors. Is that the truth?
There is one interceptor about with one heart.
Okay, finish that one off and then regroup on me. With
Roger,
your wings.
Forge, we're finishing that one interceptor at 1 heart. I gotta... I'm
Just want to
on
have a
him.
questioning, Bello.
Forge, follow me, we're following it.
We're
We're
taking
finishing
fire
that
out
one.
here. Strike actual. The sooner we
White
move
beams
to
on.
our safe spots, the sooner we're gonna be out of a line of fire. You
He's
have a scout on
sleeping,
you,
it's an easy
Strike
kill.
actual.
Yep, that is
Is
correct.
this?
We'll be
Scout
heading
on
to
your
the
tail.
right side of the Titan.
Scout on your tail.
Yep, that is correct.
Can we
Yep,
finish
I
him?
see 3 where I am right now.
Oh, unfortunate.
Did you guys finish that interceptor?
Not yet.
Status?
3% HP.
Yeah.
Just shoot through the shields with your guns.
Roger, Forge, please
Just shoot through the shields with your guns. That thing dead.
Chow, you should not be beaming the Titan unless you absolutely must.
There we go. Please form up on track
I
actual
just
sign
increased Titan
beams.
threat. You don't need it to stay cold in that build.
Come again, Demon.
Media, could you
negative.
fire your beams first to find you. Oh, there you are.
Yep. Cyan beams.
We're
Firing
making. Is your
Form
wing
up
in
on sign
position
beams,
already?
Forge.
Mekin, is your
Yes.
wing on the Titan right now?
No.
Chow is on the wing. Chow is on the Titan. I think he's on the sighting spot or close to it.
Forge, take
I'm
this time
out in
to
the
repair
asteroid
if you
next
need.
to Strike Actual.
Okay, copy that.
In our third
Alright.
bomber is on the way back.
Where's the second bomber wing at? I need all elements on me. Chow needs to come back.
Okay,
Chow, tell
what
Chow to
color?
stop doing his own thing.
Chow, can you form up on mediocre? Can you come back out from the Titan and
All right,
form on
bellowing
the,
towards cyan
on the
beams.
blue on the blue beam?
Alright, there is a glaive. I'm not targeting it yet, but I'm pointing my laser
Don't worry
towards
about
it.
the
So just
scouts.
keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that.
They don't attack. They're just trying to jump out. Just to confirm, mediocre is cyan beams, right?
Cyan beams, all elements, cyan beams, so we can get this bomb
On
running.
it.
I need all Titan killers pay attention to that glaive, because that's going to be a target when we
Forge,
go
pay
in.
attention to the glaive over there.
Get wrapped in tight next to me. Get within a kilometer.
Forge, please get within a kilometer of Strike Actual.
Strike
Group up
actual,
nicely.
all bombers are on you.
All right.
Strike actual, bellowing on you and ready.
All elements follow strike actual. All elements follow strike actual.
All right,
Forge,
we're following
please follow
strike actual, cyan
actual.
beams.
200
We're
meters per
engaging the glaive
second.
over there.
200 meters per second.
Speed,
Oh,
200
poop.
meters per second.
But pips in the system stay cold.
Systems to pips, stay cold, 200 meters per second at hold speed.
Should be under 20. Everybody. Tank killers can do it too.
Forge, please try to be under
Strike
20%
actual.
heat,
We're on your wing.
if possible.
Alright. Tank killers, point your ships in orientation. Use FA off. Prepare to engage his glaive. Prepare to engage his glaive.
Forge, prepare to engage that glaive. Not yet. But prepare.
Keep your
420, 420. Stay below 20% heat.
Sawdust, we're not engaging yet. Please hold.
There's another glaive on top of them all. Watch out, it's going in. Never mind, ignore it.
Alright, glaive.
Alright, light it up.
Alright.
Forge.
Strike actual, requesting permission to move through our safe spots.
Go.
Affirmative. Hammerwing,
Bell-
move to
If you
safe
can
Hello,
stay
spots.
move to
cold,
safe spot.
Forge, you won't be hit by the turrets.
Hammerwing, move to safe spots.
I'll take the furthest one.
Titans are vents are opening right now, but we won't have time to engage. So do not bomb right now. Do not bomb. Move to your
Do
safe
not
spots.
bomb, just move to your safe spots.
Alright.
Alright. Allcon, back up on strike actual.
Forge, please back up on Strike
Cyan-
Actual.
Cyan beams.
Sign beams.
All right. Hammerwing, report in. Chow, you in position?
Once again, take this time to repair if you need.
Strike actual. Hammer actual reporting. Hammerwing is in position.
Roger, I see you beaming the Titan, adding to player threat.
Negative. Not beaming anything.
Copy that.
Somebody is.
This is Bellow Actual and Demon are struggling to find a safe spot. Work on it.
Vents just closed, so it'll be 3 to 4 minutes. You have 3 to 4
Alright.
minutes to get in position before they reopen again. It's plenty of time.
Strike Actual, can you fire your beam? I'm having a hard time finding
Yep,
you.
hold off on the vent scope for now. We're just trying to find a safe spot.
It's gonna be important that you guys get on me real quick and get cold.
There he is. I
Caustics.
see him. Follow White Beam, Forge. Make sure you're cold. Silent run if need be. We don't want to alert the Titan right now. Just get over to Strike Actual.
Eh.
Oh, and mediocre, you're not cold, you're taking fire.
Oh yeah, I know. I can't fire the beam and stay cold.
Strike Actual, there's a glaive
Strike
on you. Would
Actual,
you like us to engage it?
You have a glaive?
Yes.
Engage that glaive. Engage the glaive.
Roger. Forge, engage the glaive. White
Shadow,
beam.
you hear that noise? That's your call. Shadow, you... Wrong
Shadow,
button.
if Meko's saying, if you hear the noise, it's your call.
Yeah, we missed the call this time. It's okay. We'll do it next time
Put
around.
this glaive down.
Get this
Let's
glaive,
get
Forge.
back all bomber wings back
Bring
to
a lot
hiding
too
spots.
long.
All bomber wings back to hiding
Evade.
spots.
You got two interceptors here.
All bomber wings back to hiding spots.
All members in Bellow, safe spots.
Alright,
Strike
primary
Actual,
interceptor.
can we- Yes.
Primary interceptor is cyan beams. Primary interceptor
Sign
cyan
beams, Forge. Engage that interceptor first.
Jesus, can you confirm with Shadow that he's gonna make the call the next time around?
Shadow, are you gonna make the call next time around? Meccan's wondering. Yes, Meccan, he'll make the call next time.
Alright, cool.
Get us a scan if we don't already, Forge.
Jesus, your wing is your wing in position?
Bellow, all members in hiding spot. Okay, stand by, Megan. Still one short on hiding spot.
Alright, Forge, you have a scan.
Roger.
Strike actual. Hammer is in position.
gold. Stay nice and
except
gold here.
For, yeah, Jace is on the way back, but
All
otherwise.
all units evade the lightning. Don't engage the next one yet. We need to do one lightning at a time. There's a lot of rocks here, a lot of things. Just evade the other interceptor for now. Once you get your bomber ready to go, that's on
Forge,
you
just
guys.
focus on
We'll
this
do as much as we
interceptor.
can.
We don't
to
want
provide
two lightning
cap.
cables at the time.
Just keep an eye on for glaives.
Copy. Bellow, everyone in safe
Shields
spot.
down, shields down, guns, guns, guns.
Light it up. That was
Swarm's agitated.
nice. That was nice.
Hammer wing, if you are in the safe spot, set pips to 114, prepare for bombing run.
Pips to 114, Bellow, prepare for bombing run.
Peeps, 114 set.
Ears peeled any moment now.
Reminder, Bellow, after the first one, take the heat vein that's clockwise to you next.
Guns on the heart. Get cold, prepare for surge. Check your surroundings for
Prepare
asteroids.
Forge, stay cold.
Shadow, make the call.
That's opening in several seconds.
Alright, Hammer wing, initiate bombing run.
Bellow, bombing run.
Actually, I should have
Bombing.
asked Strike Actual. Sorry, Strike Actual.
Go, engage.
Affirmative.
We're very busy.
All bomber rings, engage.
I'm listening
Stands
for you
about
to
to
have
open.
enemy contact with glaives, and if that's the case, Forge Wing, you're gonna break off. Strike Actual will take care of both.
Bomb.
Roger, in case of glaives, we break off help bombing run, Forge. Not the case, but in case it is, we break off.
Guns.
Keep firing. Keep firing,
Keep
kill it.
shoot.
Nice.
Next one, cyan beams.
Next one, Forge.
Alright, I am going to drag this slightly away from that area, so keep.
Forge, we're dragging this slightly away from the caustic.
Glaive, primary,
Strike
cyan
Actual,
beams.
blinks are closed.
Engage it.
Hammer wing, returning to safe spots.
Bellow, back to safe spots.
Bomber elements, let Strike Actual know when you're safe.
Push
Forge wing got a glaive.
Alright. Chase, you're in position.
Not entirely sure, Commander.
Bellow's 3.
About 9 clicks from you.
Affirmative.
Copy
I'm
that.
on the
Take
wrong
your
side of
time.
Titan.
Strike Actual, 2 of 3 of Hammer are in position with the third one incoming.
Strike
Got it.
Actual, 2 out of Bellows are in position.
Very nice.
Third one's locating.
I'm gonna give this one a Lucas. There we go.
Chow, can you report on the bombing run you just did?
Two
Just
van
get a
is
scan on
fine.
this one, Forge.
Strike Actual, Hammer bombing run was 4 for 4.
Outstanding, good metrics.
Bellow, did you guys all hit your targets?
All Titan killer elements, watch your caustic. You got a lot of missiles in the air.
Perfect.
Okay, they just exploded.
Okay. Strike Actual, Bellows was able to hit 5 out of 6 mints.
5 out
Targeted.
of 6.
Yep.
Understood.
Chow, can you mute yourself? There's like some banging noise on your audio. Thank you. Sorry. Shadow,
Alright,
that's a
guns,
call
Forge.
again.
Vents are
Jesus.
opening again.
Hammer,
That's the
go for a
X-ray.
bombing run again. Sorry
Bellow,
again, I should
bombing
ask.
run.
Sorry, I should ask Strike
You're
Actual
clear.
again.
If you're clear, I don't see any enemies on target. You're clear. Clear to engage.
Affirmative. Hammer, bomb.
This is good stuff, Forge. Keep it up.
All Titan killer elements, shoot through the shields. Guns, guns, guns. Shoot through the
Shoot through the
shields.
shields,
2K,
Forge.
2K, 2K, 2K.
Use your guns on the shields. Perfect.
Same thing. Shoot through the shield when it
Same
comes
thing
up.
again, Forge. Shoot through
Vents
the shields when
closing,
it comes
hammer,
online.
return
There
to
it
safe
is.
Shields are up.
spots.
Let's go.
Hammer, return to safe spots.
Bellow, return to safe spots.
Oh wow, panic
Pushing
shield.
to vent
That's
destroy.
Jace, can you report on your bombing run if you manage to? Get one in?
I was not able to get in the bombing run. I can see what you guys are doing, but I'm
Make
not
sure
sure
you
what
guys
the
keep
safe
an eye on the
spots are.
swarm too.
Did you guys hit 2 Dark Eye Siege?
Sorry, Macri, say again.
4 pips to sis, 4 pips to sis, prepare to tank Taurus.
Keep firing at Inceptor. Strike actual. Macri reports there's a glaive on bombers. Is that right? Right, but there were no glaives detected, hence why I
Alright.
asked.
All. Is that a false report? Good report?
1 second, we're dealing with Taurus.
Bellows Alpha dead. Bellows actual dead.
Alright, can we form up on me for? Macri, can you come over here? You're very far away from us.
Alright, get repairs in while we can. Get repairs in while we can.
Yeah. Hammer wing was 446.
Bells actual is a dead. Bells do so we
446.
can command bells.
We're not in a position to bomb in this opening round. Bellows,
Forge,
sorry.
form up on me.
Forge,
Possible.
mix some names up.
Repeat.
Hammer was
numbers.
446. Hammer was 446.
Track
last
and hammer
run.
4x6. All Titan killer elements, cyan beams, form up with cyan beams. Get your repairs in.
Got visual on you, Meccan.
Repeat. Where should Bellows be?
1.5 clicks.
So, Jace, I'm gonna beam where the safe spot is. You see where I'm pointing with my beam?
You went behind the edge of the Titan, moving up in your direction.
All right.
Get your repairs in while you can, Forge.
I'm gonna beam where the safe spot is.
I feel I'm overheat, Meccan. I don't know why. I think it's well.
We'll fix build issues later. Don't worry about it.
All right, moving back into
Strike actual. Glaive,
you're
glaive,
one.
kilometer from us.
Glaive
Engaging
on me. Glaive on. Up.
That's on you.
On me. Let's kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Forge, kill glaive.
3.5.
Krill.
Bells is currently in a hiding spot, holding position.
Look at that shield. Huh?
Perfect.
Right.
Good job,
Safe
Forge.
spot, Commander.
Good.
Can I get a conk seek?
Continue our repairs.
Can you get a beam on me as well, Jace?
Commander.
Right. All Titan killer elements. Make sure you're grouped up on your wing leader.
Fire group.
Thank
Group
you,
up if
Jace.
possible,
Appreciate it.
Forge.
This is good. You only need to tap it once. You can
guys
take
are
it off
doing
now.
nice.
Forge, you
This
have
is,
all your members.
this is the
grouped up
hiding
on you?
spot. You see where I'm pointing my beam?
No,
This is where you want to
Valkyrie
go,
is
under
7 kilometers from me.
that thing.
Okay.
Valkyrie, what's up?
You go in there, and then you turn around, and you point your nose at the vent, which you will be able to see from there.
Awesome. Valkyrie's coming towards
Good,
here,
thank
Strike
you.
actual. We're all recovering, healing up.
All right. Get under there, and then move your nose. I'm going to go to the next hiding spot, so I'm not going to be around here.
Our
I
Bellows is
was
holding
very beat
position.
up as well.
Completely lost my bearings in the process. This should be the vent, yes. Alright, Chow is there, Jace is there, so I'm gonna go to the next one.
Sure.
I see bombers in position. It's actually very handy to have the ship lights,
Sawdust, where
because you
you
can
going
tell
up?
who is in a hiding spot versus where it's empty.
I believe you may have just
Fair
passed Bellows.
Oh, crap.
Macri.
I know, but all the other hiding spots are full, so I'm gonna head to the next one up.
Okay, got it.
Save your ammo. Save your ammo.
He's overheating to burn off caustic.
He doesn't have any sinks.
Alright,
Apparently
Jace, Chow,
not.
can you
Or
report
I'll
on
use
being in
them.
position? Jace, I think you know you are. Chow, are you in position as well?
I'm in position.
Strike actual, Hammer is in position for another bombing run.
Alright, Forge, we're gonna move a bit, because this caustic cloud is
It's
annoying.
a lot
me.
of caustic right here. Let's on your
Yeah, makes
command, bomber lead, engage the vents when they come open.
They're
Let's
opening
move.
now. Jesus cult.
Affirmative.
Have Shadow call
That's
the
move,
opening.
follow me
That's
if you
their
can.
opening.
Strike
That's our opening.
actual's
That's our
gonna go
opening.
down due to
That's
causing
their
damage.
opening. All right, Hammer, go bomb, go bomb. Hammer wing, initiate bombing run.
Ow.
Strike
Remember
actual's gonna
pips
go down.
114. 114 pips. Bomb away.
Maybe.
Rush. Mockery, will you survive?
Lancer closing. Hammer back
That's
to safe
closing.
spots.
Oof.
Oh, let's return to safe
Please
spots.
take your time, go somewhere safe on your own and repair up.
Hammer back to safe
I'm
spots.
gonna-
Reports when you're safe and sound
I'm
in
gonna
your safe
squeeze it
spot.
in here with whoever's in
Miss
this
one.
hiding spot already.
Back in, I'm safe.
One hour,
Just for everybody knowing, is
Alright.
Strike
This
actual
didn't
is
get
alive
even,
with
but I identified where it
1%
is this
HP.
time. That's
Oh,
good.
wow.
I got someone else in my safe spot. Is that okay?
Yeah, I know. This is just training, so it's okay. Can you report on your bombing run, Hammer?
Pussy 1 hour 2.
Stuff sawdust.
1 out of 2 for Pussy and Jace.
0 out of 2, Commander.
2 out of 2. Strike actual
see ya.
Hammer
Just
wing
let it
is
be.
5 out of 6 on
If
this
it
bombing
engages
run.
us, we kill it.
5 out of 6.
Just let it be.
Outstanding.
And in position for another run.
How many vents did Bellows hit? Demon.
Roger, I see it. Interested in my limpet.
Bomber
one.
elements report back
We let
with
it be.
hull and
Hide behind
ammo
the rock.
counts.
I'm hearing a lot of crosstalk.
Say again, strike action.
Chow,
please?
we're hearing banging again from your. Thank you. Bomber is 114 missiles and pretty good shape. 82% hull, full shields.
Bellows appears to have hit 2 out of 2.
2 out of 2.
Yeah, sure, Mockery. Mockery, go repair.
Everybody
for
should
it.
be repairing right now.
He's critically damaged, he can't
Uh,
repair up significantly, like he can't.
I have no idea where you are, Demon. Okay, there you are.
I mean, he's less than 1% hull.
Commander Megan,
Mercury,
could
how
use a
much
repair
hull
limpet if
you
you
on?
can spare a Titan Killer
Really need
strike
more.
actual.
Say again.
Commander Megan could use a repair limpet if you can spare a Titan Killer strike actual.
Are you sure you can't repair up? Because we need the firepower.
Keep the
Alright.
firepower then.
see
Say on your targets. I'm gonna be okay. I got 82% hull.
Hammer, stand by 1 second. Let me try to find out who's got hull. Titan Killer command.
It's okay.
wing
Never mind.
commanders.
Never mind. Let's focus on
like-
the next bombing run. Don't worry about me.
Report back with
I'd like
your
you to try
wing numbers,
and
hull
stay
percentage,
here.
and ammo. Just give me like a percent for hull, percent for ammo. For example, strike actual,
I can drop you some.
18% hull, ammo, 50%.
Mockery, form up on me, I can repair you. I got repairs.
Bellows present is 89% hull.
Bellows, you in position to bomb?
We are in position to bomb.
Alright. Strike actual. Both Hammer and Bellows are ready to bomb, waiting for vents to open. Are we clear to
Vents
engage?
Clear to
they do?
engage. Clear to engage. Just keep in mind, you won't have support right now. Everybody's
Yeah, I
very,
see ya.
very injured.
Yeah. But no
Alright,
hostiles
Interceptor's
are
approaching
immediately
Bellows'
above
hiding
the
spot.
Titan, so we're good.
I'm getting you a repair limpet, Mockery.
Yeah, let me move over a little bit for you, Demon.
Hide
There you
behind a
go.
rock if you're wary of the scout detecting me.
Vents are
Shadow, I
about
think
to
you need to
open.
make the call. Shadow, I'm hearing noise.
Vents are about to open.
Alright. Hammer wing,
Vents are opening.
initiate
Vents are
bomb.
opening.
Hammer wing, initiate bombing.
Valkyrie was as bad as me.
Yeah, Mockery was down.
Alright, keep in mind, Forge, you have a mine right behind you, about 200 meters.
Let me check. Oh, I think I see the one which you're talking about. I'll be fine.
Yep. As long as you don't back up, you'll be good. I'm
Vents closing. Return to hiding spots.
Ah! Damn it.
I'm 1K from your
Back to hiding spots,
free
Hammer.
Roger.
Copy.
Sawdust, what's
shields
your
are about-
ammo like?
Those 3 shields are about to fail.
I was only 1 for 2 on that one.
Those 3 shields are
Jace,
down.
Not great.
Chow can report on your bombing run.
1 out of 2.
1 out of 2.
Strike actual hammer was only 3 out of 6 on that run.
3 out of 6.
How many vents did you hit, Demon?
Wing Commander, not sure
Okay.
where my second target is.
Yes.
Bellows was
Strike
Bellows
actual.
was 4.
My
Chow is banging again.
wing
Sorry.
is starting to get low on ammo.
4 pips to
Fight for a little
sis,
longer,
all
but
wings,
not
all-
assist.
all bomber wings, 4 pips to
Understood.
sis,
What's
prepare
your
to
lowest
tank.
ammo count? Keep
My
behind
lowest
rock,
ammo
behind
count
rock,
is
behind
on
rock,
me
4
is
pips
about
to sis,
500
prepare to
ammo.
tank.
Behind rock. Up. Got busted. Get behind a rock. Sedina.
I'm
There's
fine, I'm
interceptor
outside
right
of
here.
it. I'm outside of it.
You guys put all pips into systems. Will stay cold. Just make sure you're
Or all pips and systems if you're scared of the Taurus. There,
Not scared of the
isn't-
Taurus. It's because of the
I know,
interceptors.
I know.
We're clear with
But
Taurus.
pips the system for Taurus.
It's
Chow,
not
you
for
lost
the
your
Taurus,
shields
it's for the
entirely on that
interceptors.
Taurus.
Demon, what's your status?
Yep, I lost my shields.
Bellows 3 is 60% hull. It is being attacked.
I got visual on you, Chow. As soon as your
Alright,
shields
Chow,
come
stay
up,
where
I can
you are.
hit
I'm gonna come and regen as soon as they come up, so we'll get you back into fighting shit.
No, don't
Bellows
worry about me.
present is on 53%.
I worry
shields,
about you.
83%
I worry
hull.
about everybody.
Bellows 3 is down. Bellows present is
I'm doing a reboot.
only Bellows member
It's alright.
currently
It's
alive.
alright. I'm alright.
And
Welcome.
in Titan.
But look at what we can do here.
Alright, Sawdust, you're fully repaired, yes?
This is the magic of it all. Except I forgot it was in cold.
Vents opening. There are
Not in
interceptors
position.
lurking.
Hammer is not in position to
Take your
bomb.
time.
Do not bomb.
Back in, if you get a little closer, I can hit you with Concordant.
I would love it if you can hit me with concurrent.
Strike
We
actual,
got
you
Chow
good?
back to 100. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. And some for you, some love for you too.
Commander,
Jesus, what's your status?
Interdicted
Careful.
by glade,
You got,
about to die.
That's unfortunate.
There's a
Bellows-
scout 2 kilometers from us.
Yeah, ignore it.
Yeah.
If everybody's under 20, we'll be alright.
Yes.
They won't
Hammer
even
wing,
suggest
let's
it.
get back to
Mike, you got an
hiding
interceptor
spots.
on you.
Just stay below
Hammer wing,
24
back to
and I won't
humming.
detect us.
Hammer wing, back
It's
to
fine.
hiding spots. Report
Commander,
when
looks
in
like
the
you have
safe
an
spots.
interceptor on your tail.
Chow is banging again, sorry, but there's like really loud banging.
Alright, strike
Thank you.
actual 2 out of 3 and forage is fully repaired up. Now
Ooh,
Kree's still
that
repairing,
is
he was
a
down
gift. That is a wonderful gift. Thank you, Chow.
Alright, strike actual is at 43%. What's Valkyrie at?
Somehow that didn't
42.
connect, but I appreciate
42,
the attempt of making a gift.
Keep going through them.
Yep. Mercury, would you like me to drop some limpets?
I think we're kind of like let me see if I can get further up. There we go.
Bellows
it say
present is on
malfunctioning?
66 shields, 83 hull.
Look at
Forge
these two
actual.
ships
Does
and
Valkyrie
stuff.
have synth? He doesn't have synths for.
I think this one might
limpets?
be able to connect. Yeah, this is connecting. Nice. Thank you.
Mercury, the limpet controller displaying malfunctioning is a bug, it will work. Do you have synth for limpets?
It's iron and nickel.
Commander Meccan, can you advise bearing from first target to second target?
Of course.
I
They're
don't think we have a bearing call because I don't think we can only call sunwards or shadow wards, which is the opposite of sunwards. But there's no.
That
there's no-
works.
I think it's the best we can do. But again, we're
Strike
practicing
actual.
here, so it should be
Mercury
fine.
is synthing limpets. He should be
Understood.
fine
I'll
on his
continue
own.
going for the
Yep.
one target I know where it is.
Yeah, go for your target, man. Go for your target. Don't worry about bearings for now. All right, Hammer is good to bomb again, I think. Chow is almost in position, so we're
There's
kind of
only-
good. Bellows,
Bel-
are you in position to
Bellows
bomb? Or
present
no?
is in position, but Bellows present is the only surviving member of Bellows left at the Titan.
Okay, interesting. What happened to the other?
On my way back, I was hyperdicted and then interdicted by glaives, and the Medusa showed up.
Jesus died during first Taurus.
I
Demon
can
died
hear
as a result of
something.
Second Taurus.
Or no? No. I hear things. I hear voices. Never mind.
Titan killers. Ensure that you're under 20%.
Forge, please ensure you're under 20%. The scout won't
Okay.
detect us.
I'll suggest we do one more bombing practice run and then we just join in the fun with our Titan killer friends.
Roger.
Affirmative.
Yes, they blow 20%. He won't see us.
It to confirm to the rest of the group, Demon of Bellows 3 died as a result of 2 glaives after shields were killed by second Taurus.
Yeah, I mean, we'll debrief on all of that because I think there's ways around all of that too. There are good learnings there. I hear something. Shadow.
That's opening.
All right, Hammer,
That's
go
opening.
for bombing.
Find killer elements.
Hammer, go bomb.
behind
Hammer,
a
go
rock.
bomb. 114, go bomb.
Killer elements. Get behind a rock.
Get behind the rock, Forge. There's a interceptor coming close. Watch that it doesn't detect us. Spot us visually.
That's closing. Hammer, back to safe spots. Once in safe spots, report status and bombing outcomes.
Pussy safe.
Bellows
2 out of 2.
President's in hiding spot.
Pussy's 202.
Ace
Jace.
spade safe. 1 out of, well, 1, I guess.
Well, that's 1 out of 2. Like, everyone has 2 on their docket.
I had plenty of time to go for a second. I just.
Bellows Present was 2 for 2.
Strike actual hammer wing was 5 for 6 on this run. I think we have an
We just
update
chill
on the
here.
bomb bank. Strike actual, happy to have the bomber elements joining on the fun. If, meaningful.
Stand by on that. Let's keep trying to bombing run. I want to have our element come in once we're a little bit more healed up, and then we're gonna try to provide cover as part of a training maneuver. We were, let's say, interdicted while escorting you guys in on the bombing runs, dealing with that glaive and then the resulting 3 interceptors that we had to kill. So we were unable to finish accompanying you in, but on the off chance that we are able to accompany you in, I still want to get the
I got
guys
glaive.
training on where those hiding spots are and stuff like that, so that
Affirmative. Hammer is
get in
back
there.
into hiding spots.
that's not saying that we're going to stay in there due to the Taurus. We won't be able to do very well if that's in there without shields.
Copy that.
Alright, Forge. Once we're repaired up a bit more, we're gonna retry another run near the Titan.
I can be
just so
advised, I
everybody
took
knows
the
where the
missile,
hiding
but just
spots are.
one.
Because last time we tried, we had to break off to the 3 interceptors. Once we're healed up, we're gonna try it. See how it
To
goes.
confirm, we are
Everybody
going
knows.
for 1 more bombing run.
Pussy is going AFK for a while.
A couple more.
Got it.
So we just got to go through the motion of getting the Titan killers down there undetected as well, and then that'll add to the training value.
Roger.
We just got really beat up with that last fight getting you guys in. That was actually a lot.
So what are your
None of
orders,
us
Strike
got it.
actual? Hammer is currently hiding in the safe spots.
Engage upon the next heat vent opening.
Affirmative. Hammer is to
Alright, Forge.
engage
Next cycle,
on
they're
next
gonna do a bombing
cycle
run.
opening.
Mediocre, are we following them in on the next cycle?
No, we're gonna come in.
That's opening.
That's our opening. That's opening. We're moving in.
Okay, Forge, we're
Engaging.
gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, we're
Hammer.
gonna sit this
Hammer. Initiate bombing run. 114. 114. Bomb away.
Copy.
Yeah, nice. Nicely done, Marker.
Good call, Shadow. Timing is good.
From our vantage point, this is looking really neat. Watching you guys go in, do it. It looks like the Titan is bug going between orange and yellow,
Yeah.
which is helpful.
We get to sit back and watch. Anybody have popcorn?
We'll go in here in a second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a thrust, no boosting approach. But if you could get eyes on me right now.
That's a
Forge
closing.
Actual, and
Yes,
then
I see
your
you.
guys will follow you in.
That's closing. Return at safe spots.
That's closing
I
back to
should
safe
be right
spots and
below you
report.
right now.
Yes, I'm right behind you. I got you another limpet.
Okay, we
Got
got
42
I see a
anyways.
swarm out. What's going on over here?
I had an interceptor engage me while I was out.
Forge in a bit. Locate me.
Stayed safe. 2
We're
out of 2
gonna
targets.
follow Strike Actual win. No boosting, only on a
Chow
normal
is
thrust.
AFK, I think.
Affirmative.
Hammer, sorry, Strike Actual Hammer was 4 on 4. We did get engaged by a Cyclops on the way, but we're okay.
Ellis present was 2 for 2.
Outstanding. All right, let's see what this interceptor does.
Yeah, I'm
Forge Actual,
watching
and then we'll go in.
I'm watching him as well.
Jace, can we come and trade some love for shields gen to each other? Because I'm really low on shields.
Affirmative.
Ellis present is now back to full shields. 83% hull. Taurus incoming.
Crap.
Get
this
your
is gonna
shields
suck.
up. Get your
Okay.
shields going.
See if you can tap me. See if you can keep that
I'll be fine, Forge.
on
Just
me.
make
if
sure you don't
mind,
get back
'cause this thing
against
is
the
gonna
shark.
hurt me bad.
I should be fine.
Enjoy the view.
Oh God.
Oh, we're just outside of it.
See if you can keep that beam on me so that I don't lose shields. But
Something
I'm gonna lose them.
on you.
Shields lost.
Sorry, Commander, it delocked
You
me.
guys did do full pips to the system, right?
Yep, but I was at 10% shield. That was bad.
Titan killer
Hammer
bad
Actual
guys.
is down. Jace, Blade, you are in command of Hammer Ring. Move yourself up and mumble.
That's our opening. Are we?
I think Strike Actual, just so you
Stay
know, I
below
think
20%
you are
Forge.
down to 3
Scouting
bombers,
coming.
of which one is AFK across all wings.
No bombing run. No bombing run.
Push to spec.
Looks like you guys got a member engaged right now. All Titan killer elements boost in after this. Follow me
After
in.
this, we're going in Forge. Boost in. There's one of our bombers is engaged. We're gonna try and see if we can save him.
Ellis Actual appears to be engaged.
Bell is actual, Strike Actual, and the rest of the
Follow,
Titan killer elements en route.
Forge. I got too close. But we're
Strike
gonna
Actual,
get
do you
one
want
over
us to
there.
come back and continue the engagement, or do you want to R&R and
Yes, my
try
beam's
again
deploying.
from a dive spot?
My beam.
Let's get this Cyclops down, and then we will rendezvous at either Ganji Station and do a debrief, or you can come back in.
getting a
It's kind of on your call as well. Beckett says it's your op, but
Forge, you have a scan.
we're good.
I would say let's go repair the arm and maybe have a quick break at Ganja and then
Okay.
head back for
Get this-
one quick dive. I mean, it's not going to be this long, but
After this interceptor, we're
see if
breaking
we
off
can,
probably to Ganji.
practice going in again.
To be
Yeah, whereas you're
determined for probably breaking off.
Ellis Actual, can you reach my
I'm sure there's
position?
some debrief elements as well.
Let's fire through the
withdraw?
shields, Forge. Use your guns through the shields. This is probably one of the last interceptors. They just spent the ammo.
Ellis President's holding position.
Oh crap. My turn to get lightning.
It's okay. It's just a Cyclops. Guns,
Yeah,
guns,
it's just a Cyclops.
Next
Hammer
round.
trying not to get lit up. Are we
Alright.
withdrawing?
Bomber elements withdraw.
Alright.
Roger.
Hold on.
Alright.
Bomber
one second.
elements
Shields.
withdraw.
Hammer wing withdraw.
Hammer wing withdraw. Sorry, you should
uh,
make the call. You're right.
Ellis Actual, I can give you a heal first if you need it.
Am I ring?
We back shielded.
right.
Nice.
Shooting through the shield.
Yeah, just shoot it through the shield, Forge. Oh crap,
Ready for
get your
surge. Surge,
pulse
surge. Get ready for
neutralizers.
surge. Covered.
Made it unscathed.
All Titan killer elements. Head to Ganji.
Alright,
Glaive-
Forge.
Glaive
Disengage
is
for
currently
Bellows,
engaging.
set course to
Glaive is
Bellows.
currently
Swim over.
engaging
We're
Bellows.
leaving.
Look for the glaive. Look for the glaive.
Bellows, just
Glaive
I
is
see the
engaging
glaive.
yellow
Bellows.
beams, yellow beams.
Got it. En route. All Titan killer elements, support the bomber wings, get them out.
If you're still
Eyes on
in
the
here,
glaive.
Forge,
Yeah,
Melos
we
present
just
is
spotted the
being,
glaive.
being
Feel free
lighting
to
by
engage.
glaives.
If you're already in the caustic zone, just continue.
Strike actual supporting.
Attempting to flee.
Alright, Shadow, just start boosting.
Cal, what's your status?
Hammerwing on the way out, if you turn F flight assist off and you just let yourself get hit by the wave, you can ride the wave at 2,000 meters per second. You're gonna get out of there in no time.
I see
Copy.
two Mambas jerking
Shadow,
each other
set
off.
course
Push
for
it
Ganjay. Jump whenever you can.
Being missiled again. There's a glaive following Melos present.
Alright, you should be clear.
Roger.
Get pulse
Strike actual, do we
over.
disengage?
Disengage, disengage. I don't want to hear anybody
Forge,
else
we
in trouble.
disengage.
Yeah.
Melos
Oh
present
crap, that's a
withdrawn.
rock. Bollocks.
Riding the heat wave.
Forge actual, if you turn flight assist off, you can ride the wave out at 2 kilometers a second.
Chow, I think we have metal banging again. Thanks.
This is Hammer lead successfully withdraw. Cal, what's your status? Did you successfully get out of the Maelstrom?
Chow is gone.
I'm out of Maelstrom.
Okay, this is Hammer Wing. We have successfully withdrawn from the Maelstrom. Rendezvousing at Ganji.
Bellowing.
There's an interceptor on scope near Melos present.
Roger.
That's attempting to outrun. Melos present is gunning it.
Yes, Ricard, go to Ganji.
Turn your frame shift drive.
Yeah, ignore the, ignoring interceptor.
There's a pulse. There we go.
Hit by pulse, being ejected.
Yep.
Yep.
I got ejected as well.
Alright. Mackin is at the bar and holding a seat for all of you guys.
Understood, Meccan.
I'll be AFK for 2 minutes.
Frame shift's back online.
Melos present is out of the maelstrom, prepare to jump.
Alright,
let's
Strike
rendezvous
actual
with,
bellowing is
Ganji.
preparing for jump.
Strike actual clear.
We're
Prepare
going
for
to the
jump.
big station at Ganji, Ricard. Should be in orbital. Yeah, that's the one. Meccan should already be there.
Melos actual is Raven tunnel.
Hey,
Melos actual has high weight.
I had 100 rounds left, wow.
hey, Shadow, thanks for taking over. Do you mind moving back down? I can't move you.
Okay.
I still love you.
Mhm.
I hope you know.
Where's the rendezvous at Ganji?
Ganji. It's
Yeah.
station.
Williamson Ring, what's it called again?
Yep, you got it.
And then we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be
fine.
all drinking, even if you're underaged.
Gonna leave that part out of the report, Commander.
Oh yeah, no worries. Sorry. Yeah, I was like, should I retake command because I'm about to die again?
Common uses L if you ask me.
I
Hey, Jesus, so you gave me a
Oh,
love
yeah.
tap before we went in.
pardon me.
You gave me a love tap before we went in?
No, I don't think so. Why? Did I kill you?
No. Somebody came and poked me right before we went in. I forgot who they were.
Oh yeah, that glaive one was really nutty. Like I realized, I was like, oh wait, I have beams that can heal you.
Yes, we are. Yeah, are you in Axios FPG, Ricard? I'll get you in it, but... There you are.
Yes, fellow actual to strike actual. It's Williamson's rank, correct?
Right.
Who's rank?
Williamson.
Shut up, my cock rank.
Williamson's.
Yeah, Bellow's Williamson rank is the station.
Chow, someone on the live stream is saying that your keyboard is made out of oil drums.
What?
All strike elements move to the briefing room.
You should have heard that.
I'll strike an element.
the
Either
Yeah,
that or you're bearing your hull with a claw hammer. All right, is everybody in a position to chat, or are you still kind of fighting your way out of there? I'll take that silence as being in a position to chat. Oh, that's why it's just gonna move.
You're so skilled, Jesus. Wow.
I was like,
You only
moved up the
died
room.
twice.
I'm gonna move people manually back here. All right. I think we got everybody back in the briefing room.
And we go to the bar.
Yeah. Come hang out. Come have a cold one at the bar in Ganja.
Let me in for a landing, Captain.
I'm keeping
All
you.
right.
I'm keeping you a seat here.
Thank you.
So
I'm gonna crack a cold one
debrief.
in real life.
So first of all, that went pretty well. For some ways, actually better than I thought it was gonna go. For some things I'm sure kind of could have been improved. Mediocre. I think calling for us to move to a safe spot sooner would be preferable, because the sooner we move to a safe spots, the less damage we stand to just take
Big
from,
time.
take from.
I think we should do it just like we do with rescues. Just get in and get to the safe spot.
Yeah, that would be my first hunch. I think the going in without boosting actually was ideal, because we did not hit a single mine, which practically never happened every time we tried this while boosting.
Yeah,
Part of it is my fault, because I'm
happened-
usually the one hitting the mines. So
Yeah, the only thing that happened was I think Bellows drew in at least one interceptor.
yeah, that we have to be careful about.
There
By the
was
way,
an
Jesus, your
interceptor that I
helmet.
had a very close encounter with on the way in.
Jesus, your helmet. Go put your helmet on.
Fuck.
Thanks.
Alright. I need to do that as well.
It's like Canadians, you know, they...
It's always used to me.
Hey,
I've returned
What?
to
it's
my
not
ship.
all Canadians.
Just the
Wait,
ones
do
that
I
are in the
have-
Canadian Air Force, then.
Do I have my helmet on?
Terminal.
think so.
Yes, I do. Yeah, so it's not all Canadians.
No. Some Canadians.
Whoa! Is this racial?
Chinese Canadians, maybe? I don't know.
Alright, so anyway, so yeah, going to a safe spot sooner, I think, would be preferable. And then, obviously, I mean, it happens that you miss a pulse neutralizer and you get pulse back. But these ships have a ton of sys capacitor, so honestly, if you have 4 pips in sys, it shouldn't happen that often. So if you're going through the pulse area, especially if you're on military power and not boosting, it's ideal to have 4 pips in sys, and then that basically protects you from the issue of getting pulsed away. Once we're there, moving to a safe spot sooner, I think, is ideal. I wonder if there's Shadow. Do you have your audio setting for nighttime, or how do you have your audio setting? Because I think nighttime helps a lot in hearing the vent sound early. If you don't have it set that way, I mean, whoever is the person who's kind of calling.
I was calling it. I need to fiddle with my audio settings because something sounded off. It was not like my audio between this dive and the last dive was different, so I will have to fiddle with my settings.
Gotcha.
I also
Anyway.
only heard one call, but that might have just been me.
Jace, your uniform. Go put a proper uniform on.
I have one. I haven't done like any.
I mean, these are all default, available to everybody. flight suits in black, so you should have one
With a helmet on.
with a helmet on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jace, when are you doing your Hydra,
Just go
man?
to one of the panels, and you should be able to change it.
My on-foot settings are barely like doable. All I can do is walk around.
That's fine.
I will get it sorted by next time.
Yeah. Anyway, we're kind of just walking around here. Anyway,
I will be right back. Though I do have 2 things to say when I do get back in when I have an opportunity.
Get the uniform sorted out by next time.
we're here to chat. We're here to chat before we go back in and try again.
As wing commander, that was so difficult to tell apart your own wing, like your own wing and others and other wing commanders. It was maybe I was the only one having this issue, but my wing was telling me stuff, and at the same time, Mediocre and Meccan were talking. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's why I'd like tell like Shadow and Demon to like, say again, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what that's what was happening to me when I moved when I had to take command of Velas.
Yeah, that's part of a challenge of being wing commander. Honestly, is to dealing with that.
Is there a way for is there a way in Mumble so that the parents chats are coming from one side of my headset?
Oh god, no.
Oh man,
I would not want that.
I really don't want that either.
That sounds like a...
Well, you make sure that if you find out the way, you keep it to yourself.
Tell us so we know to avoid it.
Fuck you, Megan.
Tell us what the setting is so I can't click it.
Exactly. So we don't accidentally hit it.
Like the equivalent of the dump all cargo button.
I think what we can do to
Riker,
clean up the
your
comms
helmet.
a little
Go
bit
put a
even
black
more
helmet on. You have a transparent helmet.
is
I'm talking to Riker D. You have a transparent helmet on.
Really?
Put a black helmet. Yes. Everybody has a black helmet. You have a transparent helmet.
Can I just check, where are you at?
We are at the station, at the bar in Williamson Ring in Ganja.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back,
Okay,
Parker.
I'm not in the instance then.
Okay, Jace Places join seat there. Cool. So a few other things. I felt the bombing runs worked pretty well, actually. The safe spot, move to bomb, move to the next one, move back to safe spot. I mean, it feels like it works really well. I have got intercepted though by a Cyclops, and when that happens and you're that close to a Titan, you end up eating a swarm missile volley, without chance to really do much about it. Shields hold, but you get a lot of damage, and so unless you're in a sort of vent with someone, you can't really do much to recharge your shield fast enough to be ready for the next bombing run. So I don't know if there's a way to kind of pair people up, but that limits kind of like the distribution of targets, or maybe it's just the best way. We gotta do what we gotta do.
Can I have
Maybe.
a thought?
Shoot.
So basically, when I first got there, I
Could you please check now, Mecca?
was only going for one target at
Still
first.
transparent. Still see transparent. Do you see Riker's helmet?
yeah,
is
he's transparent.
Yeah,
I
he's
see it's transparent.
Do you remember how can I change from transparent to
Yeah, I
black?
think in the Hollow Me or somewhere. You're in the
Yeah.
right spot where you need to
Got
change
a
it.
bucket of
like-
black paint right here. I can help you.
Yeah, that
Hold
probably
on.
do. So someone had, sorry for interrupt. Someone had some good idea that they wanted to share.
Yeah, so Commander J Spade here. Basically, when I first got there, I couldn't find a second target right away, so I was doing runs on a single one. Didn't have any shield issues, didn't have any. I did eventually find the other one, still didn't have many. Really easy to get.
You were cutting
in
out.
and
Yeah, Jace, you're cutting in and out somehow. Either your activation is too low, or you're far from a microphone, or something. But you're cutting in and out.
I cannot win with my mic settings today. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll speak a little louder too. So when I first got there, I was only attacking one target first because I could only find one target. Very easy to go in and out of cover without attracting any attention when you're just on one, I found. So I don't know if that's something we might want to consider, more conservative targets, or...
By more conservative targets, you mean just doing one vent at a time? Because that's the only more conservative I can think
Yeah, I
of.
don't know, is that a viable strategy, or...
I mean, it might be. I mean, the thing is, if we have 2 full bomber wings, that's 8 people. That's 1 person per vent, right? So that's all we need. If we have fewer, then we need to take on more than 1 vent per person if we want to do it in a single vent opening, assuming that works. If we have a single bomber wing or a single bomber wing available, then kind of splitting up this way of everybody taking 2 vents is what I think could make the most sense if we can pull it off. But again, we don't know how many torpedoes these things are going to take. We don't know what else this thing is going to throw at us once vents are destroyed. We just don't have enough information to be able to say we should try for 1 or 2 vents.
Fair enough.
With these missiles, I just think from a training perspective, we should try and train to get 2 vents each, because then if anyone gets, intercepted or I don't know, whatever, a Taurus triggers and you lose your shields and then you kind of ram into the Titan and accidentally die, whatever happens, we still have the ability to take down the Titan in a single vent opening, which my hunch is it will make our lives a lot easier if we can do that instead of trying to do it in multiple iterations. But we shall see when nanite torpedoes release and we can finally lock those vents and see how many shots they take. I mean, they could take as few as 1 torpedo, then a single Titan bomber could take out the entire Titan if they wanted, or they could take, 16. Then you would need 2 Titan bombers for each vent, right? And then everything in between. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll see. Good thought, though. I mean, we'll see as we learn more. Anyhow, so I think in general, I don't know how you feel, Mediocre. My feeling was whenever the vents opening were called, the fighter squadrons were tied up with something else, right?
In the beginning, yeah. So what went pretty quiet after you guys got in there and kept bombing it? I think that the alert, yellow alert, orange, I was either bugged or it never
I was hitting
reset.
my key. It's working. Like, is it working now?
Yeah, give me 1 second to finish my train of thought.
Sorry.
So while you guys were doing the bombing runs, I think that the Titan threat level was not going to red alert. Like at one point it would go down to yellow and orange, and it seemed to keep it down. So if the mechanic is not going to throw the Taurus off every time, I think what we'll do is we'll rush right in with you to keep glaives off of you through the beginning, and then we'll head back to the asteroids and hang out there until somebody gets tackled, and we'll try to stay hidden and cool, because if when you guys get tackled in there, that could be disastrous. If the mechanic is that, hey, you need to hit all at the same time, or if it's even touching the vents, who knows what the target's going to be. But
Right.
whatever it is that we can provide more cover, I think we should be ready and not tied up with interceptors.
That makes sense. I think, and in general, I think if you hear the call for a bombing run, my hunch is you should just forget about whatever you're doing. Yeah, unless maybe you're finishing off a glaive, and I get it. But like if you're dealing with interceptors, I would just say ignore the interceptors and turn to a Titan and see what the bombers are doing. Because like if you have a bomber that has an interceptor or a glaive on them at that point, it can really hurt them.
Yeah, there was one point, which is actually the time when I got really screwed up by the Taurus, but you were doing a bombing run, and I noticed our wing forge was tied up with an interceptor at the outside of the asteroid field, and you began the bombing run. I headed back, and then I saw a glaive that was looking at you, not shooting yet, but it was looking at you. I took it off, and then that's what happened. But the thing is that we were tied up at the outskirts of the asteroid field, which should not be a thing when the bombers are near the Titan.
That makes sense. I agree.
And so something else I will say is that had I known that the cover wings were tied up, I was not aware of that, I would not have made a bombing run call at that point in time.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
That was not communicated to me at all, so I had no knowledge of it.
Maybe when you go for the call for a bombing run.
You cut out again.
God damn it.
Put the microphone in your mouth.
Hey,
Anyway, yeah, I think
just
that's
holding it.
right. I think when bombers
Deep throat it.
are in position, I think strike actual should call wherever they're clear to bomb, and at that point they're clear to call the bomb whenever they hear the thence message, or whether they should hold on bombing because whatever the fighter wing is way too tied up, and then they should better wait in that case.
Yeah, I think that especially with limited ammo, we definitely need to wait for the, all wings to report that they're ready to go, and we're not tied up.
Agreed.
I
Very much
ended
agreed.
dive just now with 100 ammo in my guns left, and we didn't even engage that many interceptors.
Yeah.
Well, we shot through a lot of shields. I mean,
Yeah, true.
That, and also, like, most of the time we were shooting at interceptors. It felt like, anyways.
Yeah, true.
In
Until it
general-
calmed down.
Really, the only thing you can't run from in there are maybe scouts. I don't know entirely the mechanics around that, but glaives. So if there's a glaive chasing you, kill it. But if it's an interceptor, you can just boost away. We don't need to engage every single interceptor that locks onto us.
I agree. And they generally will lose interest relatively quickly in Titan space. Like, if you manage to get some distance or take a turn around the Titan, they'll lose interest and just go and wake out if the Titan is in green alert, or otherwise not particularly pissed. Another...
Yep,
yeah,
go
sorry,
ahead.
someone's jumping in, go ahead.
Another thing is near the beginning when a bomber was calling for repairs, I could not find that bomber for the life of me. So we needed to figure out some way for like
The signal repairs.
communication between them, because I need to know their position. Otherwise, I can't repair them if I don't know where you are, and
that's
you're
the
difficult to
Meccan
appear
was
at
called
the
contact.
fix for that should be them just peeking their head, and throwing the beam out the hiding spot underneath the branch. That'll get picked up real easily because we could see it from where we were at the edge of the asteroid area.
Yeah.
I think the issue was I think that was me coming in. Meccan was calling for a repair for me because I screwed up my hotkeys a bit. I wasn't in a safe spot yet, so I was still 12 clicks out, which is probably why you couldn't find me.
Yeah, if you're cold, we're not going to be able to find you, so the beam's important.
Yeah, I did see a bomber blow up at some point.
That was
near the beginning of the op.
There were that was Jace, and he has, as he said, he had some interesting hotkey situations.
I was accidentally double firing my caustic sink, so I ran out.
I was misfiring them during the briefing because my middle finger resting on the right click button was just getting ever so slightly too relaxed and clicking, which unfortunately ended up firing them.
I think one last idea or suggestion or thought is, I think a lot of bombers lost their shields entirely during the Taurus because they were in the safe spot and they got jerked around and bounced against the hull. So they got more collision damage and actual damage from the Taurus. If the Taurus is firing as a bomber, you actually want to peek your head out quite a bit out of a safe spot, because otherwise you're just going to be slammed into a Titan for massive damage back, and you're going to become like a ping pong ball.
About that,
To
so
note on, are you going to say, or am I going to say? Because I think we're thinking the same thing.
are we thinking the same thing of where we poke our head out and then we get thrown right back into the spot and then balled around?
No, I was going to say there is enough space for one, maybe two Mambas to wedge themselves inside the gap, and you take 10% shield damage at most.
Yes, me and Demon were both wedging into the same spot on at least 2 different occasions.
No, he's literally meaning wedging. So even in a big ship, what you can do when the Taurus goes off is you go FA on and you wedge yourself up between a horizontal spot and maybe a vertical spot. Try to get in where there's a V.
Like bracing yourself
shape.
against the hull.
Exactly.
That's what I was
That's
doing.
the wedge you want to do if you're going to be in there. I do that all the time during the rescues with my cover.
So wedging is the answer. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing to keep.
Give
That's
yourself a
how I
wedgie,
was able
you'll
to
be
keep my
fine.
shields up.
Because otherwise you're gonna just get slammed into the hull and take a lot of damage.
I don't.
Cool.
Also, I do have a question, Yeesus. What happened to you on the first Taurus? Because you died very quickly on that.
Yeah, so, my heat went up because of shield regeneration. And, yeah, was in a bad spot beforehand already. I also didn't have a shield up at the time of the Taurus.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and then what happened to Demon later is he and I got separated. I cannot give him heals. His shield dropped during one of the Taurus, and then he got killed by 2 glaives.
So my shield actually didn't drop from the. Sorry, no, the second Taurus. The first Taurus I was able to tank.
Yeah.
The second Taurus did, yeah, because I was already low. I was low enough that I lost my shields, and then I was engaged by 2 glaives, and that was pretty much it. My hull was low by that point as well. My problem mainly was I couldn't find a hiding spot. How to try to figure out where those are.
Yeah, a guide for that would probably be helpful because I kind of struggled too.
It's in the
Second had
Maelstrom.
pointed out to me.
It's in the Maelstrom build or area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ricard did a good job on adding that to the website, and people have helped iterate over it.
Yep.
It's under
Is
ship
that
builds, Maelstrom, or Maelstrom Search and Rescue.
Okay, let's check that out then.
On XSF?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll go look at that right now.
All right. Any other lessons learned, reflections, things to try in the next run?
Don't be at stirrup in the middle when the people go out to fight. Because you have to wait. Don't be in stirrup. Because you have to waste 15 minutes of your life
Don't be an asshole.
waiting for Jack.
That's not gonna help.
And you're not gonna even see the maelstrom from the far.
I don't know if that's the excuse. You had a very good friend messaging you days in advance.
Oh, if I check my message.
Hey, my excuse last week was I got literally teleported out there.
Right. So Riker's here, so we have a new addition to the wing. Anybody needs to leave, or again, I don't think this is going to be as long as the previous dive in terms of everything, because we don't need to do a briefing, and I think we kind of have a better idea what we're doing.
I should probably do some IRL stuff.
Sorry, who said
Jace,
that?
sorry, that's me, Jace, who doesn't know.
All right, so we're doing Jace. Riker, are you bringing a Mamba or are you bringing a Titan Killer?
I don't have a Mamba ready for it, but I have a Titan Killer ready.
Okay, so you bring a Titan Killer, so someone's picking you up.
He's in my wing already.
Okay, then you're good.
Also, Commander Yeesus, I'm gonna probably leave too. I'm a little tired right now.
All right, so you want to trade off Bomber Wing Command of... How many bombers are
Bellow.
left? We have Chow as a bomber. We have
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Jace is
hi,
Chow's
Chow.
leaving.
Yeah, I'm
Chow's
leaving.
leaving.
Hi,
Jace is
Rika.
leaving. Who was in your wing?
Shadow and Demon.
Demon. You're staying for another quick run, Shadow and Demon, or no?
I can stay for one more, yeah.
I can stay as
Shadow?
well.
Okay, so then we are now the bomber wing, because I think we are the 3 remaining bombers, unless there's others. It says please speak up.
There is someone here, Raghav, who just said in in-game chat that they have a Titan bomber.
Perfect. Then Raghav is going to be the 4th bomber. So we have a full bomber wing. Perfect.
Awesome.
And everybody else from a combat standpoint, I think, is in the same wings as before, plus someone already picked up Riker, so we're good to go.
I'll exit your wing, Megan.
Huh?
I'll exit your wing. I just had to get back to my ship. On foot, not bar set up at all.
Sorry, I'm not tracking. Did you say-
I'm leaving, so I'll exit
yes.
your
Yes,
exit your
I
wing.
saw that. That's fine. That's fine. Copy.
Do I have
Okay,
enough
good.
time to make some toast?
To make some toast?
I haven't eaten.
No.
Well, I mean, let's
Burnt
get
toast, yeah,
going.
1 minute.
Make some quick toast and multitask, all right, guys? So let's get back into the air and see if we can. Ansik, do you want to take a photo of all these black Mambas, bombers, and things exiting the station together?
Yeah, sure thing.
All right, then let's just get back to our ship and get back to our surface, but let's just wait to undock until until Ansik tells us that he's ready to record.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
was
just-
ahead of you.
This is
on
not my
that.
ship.
There's a time back there, I'm like, what's that?
Oh, elevators are stuff. I know.
Goddamn elevators, man.
It happens.
You can also go up to the pad, see if you can't get a good picture.
Catch
Don't
you guys
need
later
to have
then.
that seat in a pad.
See you, Jace.
CJ's.
You see, mediocre. I had that happen IRL once. I got into just some random person's
All right.
car.
I am ready to undock whenever everyone else is.
You trying to take a
Uh,
picture in the docks?
Humans ready to undock?
Well,
I'm
think-
docking, redocking.
I think we're having Ansik take a video of us all leaving.
Don't forget your limpets.
Oh,
right.
Okay, I can.
point.
Oh, my limpets.
Yes,
Let's
limpets.
disband and
God.
reform wings.
I love you, random citizen.
All right, so let me form up the bomber wing. Who do we have? We have Ragav.
All right,
We have
let me disband this wing.
Totally Not a Demon, and we have Shadow. All right, bomber wing, you have been invited.
Strike Actual's ready.
As a reminder, we are getting to our ships and getting back to our surface, but not undocking quite yet. Until Ansik
Roger.
tells us the go.
Did I just see someone on dock? No, I think
might
that's
have
an
been me.
NPC.
I'm just checking where you all are. Just give me a second.
Lights on for this?
I can see someone in the dock 37, which is the AXCA1.
A1, who's A1? Ansik? I think it might be Ansik. Which, no. I don't know.
It might have been me. Yeah. Okay,
X,
I'm in position now.
TK, Titan.
Alright, is anybody not ready to undock?
I am currently ready to undock.
You are or are not?
I am ready to undock.
I are.
Alright, so,
Yeah.
alright, so the
English is hard.
The plan
It
of
is.
attack is for everybody to undock and on military power head to the mail slot. Once you are in process of crossing the mail slot, you boost out. Sounds good?
Got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna count down from 5 to undock. 5, we undock on the 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 undock.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Freaking
of course.
Mambas, man. This is not good.
That
was... swear to God.
Oh, who's that Mamba? Where did you get your
Mambas,
driver's license? Come on! Oh,
I
Sunday!
have no idea what happened behind me, but it sounds like there was a bit of a traffic jam.
Oh, nice. 82%. Oh.
I don't know.
I
about
think
you,
we gotta
but
redo
felt
that. That
Like
looked like
25
booty
500
cheeks.
and a wreck in front of me, but I managed to squeeze through.
I'm fine.
Alright. We good? We good to hop?
You want to do that again? That has to look the worst ever.
Do you want to start?
It's good. It's
Hold up.
bloopers,
Let's
the end of
request.
the video. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine? Okay, never mind. Let's jump in. Let's
It's
jump
for the
over
bloopers
to
at
the
the
Titan
end.
He's just
system.
gonna have two ships going out the dock and like, yeah, Xeno Strike Force. The rest of that shit was no good.
We could also organize everyone in a circle around the mail slot.
Yeah, and then get a 1.5 minute like countdown before the station shoots at us.
Not that close to the mail
Okay.
slot. Come on.
I think
Oh,
you should
man.
take that clip and just with dramatic music, say Xeno Strike Force, the most elite pilots and Elite Dangerous. And
Yeah,
then
that would be a fun one.
The
best, the
swarm.
best of the best, the Top Gun of Elite Dangerous.
That would be yes.
So what happened to me was one of these Mambas came up from underneath me, bounced me up, made me wedge inside the dang deal, and then I just ended up boosting and then ping-ponged around and hit another Mamba, bounced off another crate. It was, oh man.
I was directly under the mail slot. I don't know if that was me or not. I didn't hit any but at least until I got into the slot.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
That's when I hit
Oh, the
something
problem
in
is
the,
that
in
the
the
Mamba
slot.
has shields, so they occupy
They're pretty
away.
big,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're pretty big.
That's why I was
thought I was
bitching about the
pretty clear.
Mambas, because the damn shields. It's like a Type 10 going through the mill slot.
Okay, I meet you. So we meet in the
Yeah,
maelstrom,
let me drop first, and
You get
Anchor.
Winker leaders in, and then
Yeah.
the rest.
exactly.
Oh boy, do go
Yeah.
Does anybody else have
Forge,
2 glaives
stay
on them
for
right
that.
now, or is it just me?
I've got one.
I've got 2.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not by myself with glaives.
Yeah, if I get pulled by, like, if any of the bombers get pulled by glaive, we're just dead.
Saturn run boost away.
We should definitely
shielded.
live.
Yeah, you can
Glaives-
recharge your shields before we go in. Right.
Glaives will, can outrun a glaive and
Yeah.
Titan bomber.
Yeah,
Not for very long.
these bombers have no problem with blades, at least that have experience.
But Jesus died.
I predicted.
Jesus was probably high.
Wow, that really killed Chet. That comes.
Alright, I'm jumping in.
Mechan, are you there yet? Because I'm approaching it.
No, I'm doing my round of interdictions.
Do you want me to drop and get you in? Or?
Sure.
I managed to escape.
You know how to
Let's
manually
go.
drop? We're not dropping into it. You know how to manually
Yeah,
drop? Yeah. Then I'm gonna drop wing and have you pull me in. Hold on.
God, glaive. This is Mechan's fault.
Of course.
I
Definitely.
don't know what my fault is, but I'll take it.
You'll take the credit.
I'll take the credit. Yes.
Take the fall.
I'm doing a little shame here.
I see you go.
All right.
Bye bye, Glaive. See you in the maelstrom.
Can you, Sadina? Can you invite me to your wing?
Yeah, hold on, I'm dropping right now. Oh fuck, I dropped way too far away. How do you guys feel about flying 200 kilometers?
Just super cruising there.
Thank you.
Just lock your range to the Titan Tyrannus and try to drop like 150 out.
Yeah, let's try again. I can feel free to drop if you can.
Sounds good. I'll drop on you.
There we go, this should be better. Oh, we may need to back up a little bit. Yeah, I'll fly out again a little bit because I got too close.
I see you, but you're 125 kilometers from where I dropped somehow.
Mediocre's
I
right
got
for an
pulled by a
invite.
glaive, so like I'm pretty much melting here because that was a silent running.
Sadina,
I somehow
let me
activated a
try again.
pulse. Cool. Yeah, I'm safe here outside the cast. Like we can gather
I'll be
here.
right back.
Yeah.
Somebody in the Titan already in this wing.
There shouldn't be. Nobody should be
No.
in the Titan.
Somehow a pulse was sent when I dropped in. You know, it's
So,
80.
for some reason, Sadina, it's not locking. It's not letting me lock on you. It's locking me at 290 kilometers.
So I can
we're
drop on you,
we're
probably.
crossing the caustic
can we-
zone together,
You'll have
right?
to
Can
you'll
you
have to
probably close this
unlock
up?
and then manually drop on top of him. You just gotta be Johnny on the spot with double tapping drop out of.
Oh, that way?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Very cool.
I'm gonna need a repair when I get in here, just for the record.
Oh, who the fuck just dirty dropped? Cool. Valkyrie just dirty dropped on me. It's 500
Valkyrie,
meters
send
from
me an invite.
Okay.
I need an invite. Tired of being interdicted.
Hey, mediocre. Can
Is
you
anyone
teleport
at
us
the
out?
Titan yet? Because this wing's getting interdicted like crazy.
Yeah.
Who else do we need to pull in? Mediocre, right? And who else is? oh, we need
I
here.
pulled in mediocre.
Oh, cool.
So we'll be orbiting the maelstrom
Demon,
right
did
now.
you
We're
drop?
not.
Yeah, just
We're
just
not
stay,
dropping,
just
right?
stay
No,
orbiting
I'm
the
getting
maelstrom.
pulled.
We're trying to
Got
follow.
it.
Okay. Now I go make my toast.
Low wake, Commander Meccan. You know what?
All right. I
There
think
he
I
is.
made it.
Yeah, there
I
you
may
go.
have left wing way too early.
Alright, I'm gonna get my wing in here now.
Yep, same.
Why am I 300 kilometer away? All right.
Valkyrie, are you in wing yet?
My gosh.
If so, invite me.
Okay,
So
I'll take
I'm
another
pulling
invite.
in Raghav. I'm pulling
I should have
in
left Valkyrie and Sawdust and
Shadow.
Ricard and a wing together.
Okay.
They could get me back in. You guys can drop on me.
Mediocre's ready for an invite.
Shadow and Demon. Can you drop the wing? Otherwise, I can't invite. Oh, invite me actually. Can you just invite
Yeah,
me back?
I'll invite you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Invited.
I got it.
Mark, it
All
was
right.
Mark.
Cool.
Did you?
Drop
did
on my
you-
wing.
Drop it on your
Shield.
mecha.
Cool.
Let's try this again.
Ricard, can you get me in your wing so you guys can drop on me?
Yes. What's her name?
Sedina.
Satina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your wing command.
When
Let me in. Let me in!
Oh, I see beams.
You are in my team already.
No, I'm definitely not. I'm
Raghav,
not
you
in
having
any
a-
active wing right now.
Keep the beams
Interesting
going. Whoever had those
encounter.
beams they were shooting, keep the beams going. I need them. Keep shooting the beams. Yeah, don't stop. I'm gonna try to do something impressive.
Alright, I need heal.
Keep
I
shooting
need
the beam.
repairs and shield repairs.
Shoot the beam, shoot the beam, shoot the beam.
Shadow needs hull and shield repairs.
Still shooting the beam?
We are. No idea what you're doing, but we are regenerating and concordant sequencing each other.
I saw it, but I don't see it anymore.
I'm also
Shadow
didn't
does
firing
need a
now.
shield heal.
Oh, I
Don't
see it.
cross the streams.
I see it. I see it. They're doing like these small super cruise jumps.
Dude.
It's a cool effect. The
Mecha or
regenerating
demon,
concordance.
Shadow needs
Yeah,
shield
keep
heals.
doing it. Don't stop.
We're here.
Little ways. Got no point of reference.
Let me put some on Commander Shadow.
I failed.
He needs some love. His shield needs some love.
I could also use a little bit of hull repair too.
Can I try firing at one of you?
If
See if I can
anybody can
out-damage
spare a
it?
limpet.
Mediocre needs an invite.
Raghav, are you gonna die before you get here?
I
What's going on?
was dropping at like 300.
No,
clicks
not
away.
Riker, Raghav. Different
Oh.
Commander. Oh, he got glaived. By the way, even in the bombers, if you're more comfortable just silent running, you can silent run and drop shields and boost away. And then once you get here, you can always get the Healy beams from your friends.
Yeah, and the problem is like when you silent run,
Raghav
heat
not only
up,
got
it's
glaived,
like-
but Raghav got exploded by a grave.
yeah. So
see what you got
I had to
heat
use
for.
silent running, so I basically, like, if you look at my modules, like this is why I need to spend a bit.
Can
what-
somebody send me an invite?
Yeah, I sent you one. It says Steam request sent.
Can somebody make me accept it?
God damn it, man.
I was close, only 90k. Oh my god. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, that is pretty good, actually.
How do you guys, for those who have the bombers, how do you guys feel about the performance of the bombers?
I like it so far. The only issue that I think is if you get pulled by a glaive and you go into silent running, you just, I mean, look at what happened to my modules. You just kind of have to sit overheating the whole time while you're getting away from them on a high prediction.
Why do you
You
have
have to wait
overheat?
that because you have to boost, and if you're silent running and boosting,
yeah, so there's a little trick. You can be in silent running, boost away. After you boosted, you can disable silent running. You don't have to stay in silent running while you're running from a glaive.
the last time I turned that off, they immediately detected me, even though I was like 5 kilometers away.
That has not happened to me. It's interesting.
It's been a consistent thing for me.
Interesting.
Yo, can Valkyrie or Sawdust or Car get me in their wing? Because they're all in a wing and I need to get in as well.
For one of the Titan killers in the staging area, can you put a repel impet on Shadow's Mamba, please?
Okay. For Shadow.
Hang on, I'll signal. It's like I'm doing a reboot to get shield back over there.
Shadow.
Yeah.
That's Shadow. There you go.
Once my shields come back up, I will need shield heal.
I got you, man.
Thank you.
These are so cool, guys.
Listen, does anyone need a repair limpet?
Shadow's already got
Why
one.
is
What
my...
did you just do?
I don't understand this. My power priorities are boost.
Demon
My
could
power
use one.
priorities
He's
are
got
correct,
2%
but
lost, so he's gonna be okay. But I'm shooting him with beams right now. The beam
something weird's
targets.
going on.
I've got
repair
64
limpet on the beam
limpets, I
target.
might as well.
Ragav, you coming back? I see you. That you said you are. I saw that.
I predicted.
Hey, I'm gonna do
Mecha.
another.
Shoot.
Do another reboot.
What's all the rebooting?
Because my power, so for whatever reason, the power priorities got reset. So when I went to deploy hard points to signal beam, yeah. So I just fixed that.
Huh, interesting.
Hey, Megan.
Yeah, shoot.
So Guardian stuff normally runs very hot. Did you factor that in to the whole torpedo thing? Because the torpedoes are going to be Guardian based.
I factored everything in.
Okay.
I mean, the power up grid requirement of these enhanced anti-Xeno missile racks is pretty high. And if a huge thermal vent beam is gonna cool you, nothing's gonna cool you. You know?
2 huge thermal vent beams.
Well,
Yeah.
one, right? That you're firing. You only have one huge thermal vent beam.
It was a joke. Well,
Nah.
Never mind.
I mean, I'm thinking about.
Nah, just bring a vet.
Bring a Python Mark II.
Python Mark II. God knows what that will have.
Do you reckon it will get released with a
big gun.
February
This
26th
is
one?
a big. I mean, look at the size of a gun on the top of the Mamba. It's like half of a ship length.
Yeah. Do you reckon the Python Mark II will get released on the 26th with the update?
No, it will not.
I don't think
That is not
so.
coming in an update.
They would have said something.
Oh,
They
dang.
would have teased it with Galnet articles or something.
Oh,
Hello, fighter escorts.
it's a
Thank you
big gun.
for your support. We got more bombers than fighters now. That's a first.
We have
Our
what?
fighter is.
We've got more fighters than bombers, right?
Well, now we don't. When everybody gets here, probably. All right, I think Ragav is here. Is anybody who is diving again not in the instance?
All right, I'm gonna need to AFK real quick after just for like 1 minute after I just do quick. Just touch up a few modules, make sure they don't malfunction.
Sorry, so anybody here anybody not in the staging ground right now who wants to dive?
Alright, me. Serious Ninja.
Sorry, who?
Fierce Ninja.
Serious-
Or serious
Serious
Ninja. Fierce Ninja.
He's got a mic. He can talk, right? There he is.
Sorry?
Hello.
What's up, Ninja?
What's up, man?
All right, I think we got everyone, right?
Just waiting on Serious Ninja. What are you coming in?
Fighting to the right Mark 2.
Oh, nice picture. Give me a second. Say cheese, guys.
Peace.
Jeez.
Nice picture. Nice.
I'm just gonna repair these two to max real quick, just so I don't.
Anzi, can you put a pip in the system?
That's not fair. He has more pips.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You can run a Titan Killer 3 and 3 in 1.
Yeah, I'm just repairing some utilities real quick. It's like just looking at
Hammer
modules that I
is
actually need to not malfunction.
Good to go. Should we switch to our wings and the training
Yeah, let's go
operation
ahead.
command? Let's do
What wing is Serious Ninja going into?
that.
Yours?
Who has? Are you taking Ansig and multi-Korean?
Yeah.
Then you don't have space. Then Sadina, do you have a spot?
Nope.
Nope.
Do we have a second combat wing?
Why is this doing
Shadow,
this?
goddammit.
Huh?
Why is the? Oh my! I don't understand why these power priorities are screwed up like this.
So guys, do we have a second combat wing or no?
No, only Forge and Strike Actual could take him.
I don't think Strike Actual can take him.
Oh right, because they're multi-crew.
Yeah, I've got
I'm gonna
Ansig.
reboot. Then I'll just need a quick heal, and then I'll AFK for 1 minute.
Yeah, we're at 5 fighters then.
We might need to split the combat wings then, right?
You have to do 2 and 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Here.
Malkri,
1
do you
minute.
wanna be promoted to wing
Yeah.
commander of
Yeah, I'm
of
fine with that.
Bellows? Yeah. Then you take Bellows, and then who needed a wing? Was it Ninja?
Yeah.
Then Ninja, you go with Malkri, and Sadina,
Okay.
you take the, if my math is correct, 3 that are left.
To
And-
Sawdust and Rukar.
Hammer is already wing complete, and
I need heals again for shield.
yeah, we'll get you healed. Let's move to our roles, and then you have the floor as strike lead mediocre.
Minute.
All right, guys. Hammer should be in the right spot.
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
still empty over here. Oh, there's Sawdust.
I will be AFK 1 mic.
Can you drag
Who's-
Rukar?
Who's taking Riker?
And me. I don't.
Right. I'll move him. Oh, he moved right. Perfect.
Is it Riker or is it Rukar?
Car.
Okay, Rukar. I'm saying it
Or
correctly.
Ricardo.
Yeah. Because Meccan was saying it differently.
Because Meccan is the bold.
Bellows actual back.
Yo, let me get some of that. There we go.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Ninja, invite sent.
Hammer is accounted for.
Yeah,
Ready
we're
to
just
dive.
picking up.
Oh, I got me a badass idea. I'm gonna tag all of the Mambas and make them red on my deal. So I can see what is a Mamba and what is a Titan Killer. That is clutch.
That might be a good idea. I'm gonna do this.
That is
Mechan's
clutch.
Demon, what is my am I Hammer 3?
It's a Meccan,
Or Hammer
because he's
4?
in Squadron. On squadrons.
Now you're red.
And it's not like you're gonna be able to see us on scanner much, but I guess
If you're
it is.
close. There we go. 4 bombers.
Strike
should just-
actual whenever you want. As a
Forge
reminder,
is
bomber
also
wing,
good to
we're
go.
going in on military power until we cross the pulse. After the pulse, we boost until we get to the asteroids. But no boosting until we cross the pulse.
Full power ahead. Let's
Roger.
go.
Alright,
Alright.
Forge. Roll out.
Hammer wing, in we go.
I don't think
Let's
they're
go.
back yet. Stand by.
As a reminder, no boosting until we get to the pulse.
You full throttle our car, just keep on boosting. Once we're at the other side, we'll regroup. Yes, we boost. Just like last time.
Right, caustic zones.
Just keep going, Ricard.
Again, bombers, keep your heat low, do not boost.
Yep, just keep going.
Someone made a friend on the way in.
That would have been me. Ball's coming in shortly. I'm about at that range.
Seriously, Ninja, let me know when you are inside the maelstrom.
incoming.
Pulse incoming. Tips the systems.
Tips the system, pulse incoming.
There it is.
Alright, boost, boost, boost. Bombers boost. Or it was mines.
And sick.
Bombers
What's
boost away.
Yep, another pulse incoming. Forge actuals in the asteroid field. Good base, man.
Brick Actual's bringing friends. So when you guys, the bombers get in there, head straight to the Titan. All Titan killers. Follow the bombers in.
Hammer
We have
wing,
company.
once you get past to the asteroid field, head straight to a Titan to your safe spot.
Copy.
Make sure regroup. Forge. Picking out a nice rock to sit behind. Let's group up.
Bellows actual in asteroid field, following strike lead.
Demon, you got caustic, pay attention.
Copy. It's clear.
Consider turning you off for frame shift drive.
All Titan killers.
Forge.
Follow the bombers in. All Titan killers. Follow the bombers in.
Follow the bombers in, Forge.
Stay
down to
cold
regroup.
on the end. All ships need to be full sys.
Alright.
The reason
We
why we're
stay
going is
cold,
because
Hammer
Forge,
wing,
there's
and
these
we're
Titan
military
follow
power,
bombers.
no boosting from here on.
Gonna follow the
Military power,
bombers.
no boosting, hammer wing.
Copy.
ships. Full sys cap.
Take your safe spot and head to a safe spot. Report when you're established and nominal in your safe spot.
Killers form
Strike
up line.
actual, when you say
Strike
follow bombers in, how far do you mean? Do you mean to the Titan?
Right on me
or-
right now. I'm pulsing here, right here.
You're over there, crap.
Hurry up and get here. Bombers.
He's
Are you in your
following
spots
very
yet?
close, Forge.
Negative, bombers are still going in.
Stay cold, stay as cold as you can.
Shadow, you got caustic, pay attention. There you go. Alright, Ragav's in safe spot.
It's in
Copy.
red alert.
Alright.
Shadow.
All Titan elements on pulsing cyan
Safe
beams.
spot.
If
We're
we're
heading back out
moving.
to the asteroids.
Follow
Shadow,
cyan
do you need
beams.
assistance or you're good?
Forge.
Shadow, do you need assistance or you're good?
Awesome.
I've been trying to communicate this whole time, but my mic has not been working. I've been being followed by 2 interceptors. I need assistance. Unless I can break.
Gonna sit next to this rock.
Strike actual.
Makes me
Shadow
feel safer.
Draikana needs assistance. Shadow Draikana needs assistance. I'm getting
I am
towards
white
on
beams.
him
I'm
in
trying
a
to
second.
break. I'm trying to break.
Cyan is strike actual.
Draikana has beams on him. He needs assistance.
All teams, let's go forward to the
Broke
beams.
line of
Alright.
sight. They may not be following me
Forge,
now.
follow.
Don't know if they still are.
Yep, we're engaging.
Fellows actual moving in.
Get the cyan beams, Forge. Hold.
Okay, where's the enemy?
Follow.
I
Follow
don't see
Forge
anything here.
Behind you.
Do not know if the
Berkeley,
interceptors followed me.
where we're coming from. Hold fire, car. The one
Oh, wait a minute, I see it over here. I see it.
Shadow, you're
Hello,
back
sir.
Yep.
in fighting shape. I
Yep, the
think.
one you guys are targeting.
Yeah,
Open it
I
up.
think I should be good.
All right, everybody, hammer wing, back to your hiding spots.
White beams. The ones you guys were already targeting.
Gavin, Demon, you look
See if you can't
nominal
get a
in
scan
your
off.
hiding spots. So
Cyclops
uh,
primary.
Let me know if I
Demon,
need to
let me
come
know
in.
when you're in a hiding
Second
spot.
Cyclops
'cause,
inbound. Glaive primary. Glaive is not primary.
Glaive primary. There's a glaive about.
I'm being
Target it.
followed
See ya.
by. Oh God!
That's not a glaive.
Something is launched across
Is it
the
not a
pistol.
glaive?
We don't know what it is.
Glaive.
Yeah,
No
that's
eyes
a
on
hiding
glaive.
spot.
Back on that
I'm being
Cyclops.
followed by scouts.
We-
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
there's
first
Glaive.
Cyclops.
Got it. It's on
Come
strike
again.
actual.
Dark
Strike
Shadow,
Glaive?
actual.
Shadow, are you in a hiding
Glaive
spot?
on strike actual.
I'm not in a high
Cyan
spot. I'm
beams.
being
Forge,
followed
there
by a
is a
scout. I
glaive somewhere
think.
about. Cyan
Or
beams.
Titans.
Target it if you see it.
Attempting to hit.
Tell me if you've got the target up so we can follow.
There you go.
Ignore it. Just head to the hiding spot. You're called.
Yeah, I
They're
think
gonna
I
lose
think
you.
I think I got away from it.
All right.
Eyes on glaive.
Vent are opening, but we're not ready to bomb. Hold. Tight hammer. Hold.
I see it.
Copy.
Follow glaive. Follow white beams, Forge.
After this glaive, we're going to completely disengage, and we're going to go to the other side of the
Attempting to
Titan and
find
try
a
to
hi- okay.
support
Roger.
bomber wings for their.
Okay. I've
After this
located a hiding
glaive,
spot.
Forge, we're gonna disengage to the other side of the Titan to try to support the bombing wings. We kill the glaive first. White beams.
Shadow, you're in position.
Trying to. My
That's a
frame rate
Medusa.
has
Is that a
completely
Medusa?
loaded on itself.
Yeah, it's something big.
That's a Dusa.
It is
Un-
enraged.
Alright, glaive dead.
All right, all elements, cyan beams.
Various
Boost to the
Follow
Ninja, you
cyan
need
beams.
to work on your
Forge.
mic.
We are following cyan beams. Strike
Okay,
actual.
I am in a hiding spot now.
We're going
into
to.
Strike actual. Hammer reporting. Ready to bomb. Asking permission to bomb once vents open in a couple of minutes.
Prepare to bomb. We are gaining distance from the Titan. I am so disoriented right now. I'm trying to find the Titan. So give me 1 second. If
Stand by,
anybody,
Forge.
any of the wing commanders have, there it is. Found it. All right, let's go. Follow me.
Follow cyan beams, Forge. We found our target where we're going to. We're
Quickly,
wrapping around the
quickly, quickly.
Titan to regroup with
All
the
right,
bombing
hammer
wing.
wing. Switch pips to 114. Prepare for bombing
Follow
run.
either cyan beams or your
Roger.
wing
Preparing
command.
for bombing.
Both works.
Shadow preparing for bombing.
Go for your bombing run when able.
Copy strike actual. Hammer
Forge actual
will
is right
bomb
behind you,
once
mediocre.
vents open.
Hammer actually in
Valkyrie, where
the
your
event
guys
of
at?
Hammer actual death.
I
take
currently
over.
only have one. He is in. He is out of system.
Okay. Just keep matched up with me.
Engage bombing run. Vents are opening. Hammer, engage bombing run now. 114.
Demon is
Strike
engaging.
actual, my
Shadow engaging.
wing is taking quite some damage.
They need to boost away.
Yep, we are.
Like
We're
actual
following you.
requesting broadcast position.
They need to go full sys pips. I have cyan beams pointed towards you guys right now.
Follow the cyan beams, Forge. We're regrouping, repairing up if you need them.
I'm pulsing them.
I see.
Right.
Vents are closing. Hammer, back to your
Returning.
safe spots. Once you get to the safe spots, report and report on your bombing run outcomes.
Can I get a location report for Forge and Bellows?
Reporting in.
Forge Actual's right
Two
behind
vents
you.
in.
Approaching your
And both of
position
us
now.
are very
Shadow
close to
reporting.
you. Forge is very close to you, within a
Two
kilometer.
vents hit.
Bellows Actual approaching you.
Alright, everybody
So
get
sorry,
cold.
I got
Alright, Rakar.
I
Gotta
got
stay cold.
Ragav reporting 2 vents hit. Demon, was it you saying 2
Strike
vents hit?
Actual, there is a
Correct.
Klops
Demon,
following
2
us.
vents
Shadow,
hit.
what's your report on vents hit?
Understood.
2 hit, 2 vents hit.
You're right up there. Ah, you
Nice
broke off.
hold.
Broke off.
Strike actual, we are 8 for 8 with
Holy snap.
yes, 8 for 8.
Reminder for everybody to turn on their external lights.
Stay
Oh,
cold.
There is
Scouts.
a scout engaging
Scouts,
me.
destroy the scouts.
Destroy the scouts, Forge. Quickly
See a
deal
swarm
with this.
out.
There we go. Stay cold.
See 3 swarms out.
Repair if you need.
I see 4 swarms. On my scope.
I see the shadow of a Medusa. Strike actual. Shadow of a Medusa somewhere above here.
We ran
Stay
away
cold.
from
We
it.
don't engage your car. Stay
That
cold.
is wise.
They won't see us.
There's a basilisk present.
This is Demon. I have visual on
Just
the
a rogue
glaive.
missile. Somebody got hit by it.
Shadow, I believe there are 2 interceptors close to my hiding
You
spot.
gotta stay cold. You gotta be under 20%. Whoever just hit that. got
Stay
hit by
under
it.
20%
One of them is
to
moving
avoid the
away.
missiles, Forge. That's what just happened, Sawdust.
Full pips to sis.
Hammer,
Maybe
you're
because you were
good for another
firing the
bombing
guns,
run when
so-
that's open.
You can recover.
Affirmative.
Strike actual hammer is good to
Leave
bomb
it be your
again.
car. If you're
All
under
fighter
20%, they
elements
won't see
remain
you.
cold. Cyclops and close
Vents
proximity.
opening. Strike
ahead
actual
and,
permission.
Go ahead and
Affirmative.
engage your bombs.
Hammer engage vents bombing run. Bombing run. 114 bomb
Stay
those vents.
cold. We'll be fine.
Shadow engaging bombing run.
Stay cold. Stay behind the
Demon
rock.
engaging.
They won't see us. Prepare up in the meanwhile.
These were slow to open.
Regard, the bombers are doing their job right now. To bomb the vents.
Hammer aboard. Hammer aboard. That was
They're
a bad
practicing
call on
with
my
missiles
end.
instead of torpedoes.
I felt I heard the sound, but that was clearly wrong.
The heat vents.
Nope.
Hammer
vents
aboard
opened
the
on my
bombing
end.
run. Back
Vents
to the safe
opened on-
spot. Hammer head back to safe spots and report.
I would love to answer you, but I've got a lot more voices talking. I'm sorry.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah. Now
Demon
Ricard
is
was
back
asking
in his
about
safe
what the
spot.
bombers are doing.
Shadow's attempting to get back to a safe spot.
So it's calm right now.
I've got situational awareness of all the interceptors at the moment,
Drag us
so
back in the safe spot.
just doing normal scans on them.
Shadow's
Yeah.
back in safe spot.
Yeah, Ricard,
Copy
bombers are testing it with missiles, and we do believe the heat vents will be their weak points. It's also said in the Galnet news. I
Strike
believe.
actual hammer is ready to engage once vents open.
Clear to engage.
Shadows saw vents
Affirmative.
opening earlier. That
So
there was
just for
it was not
everybody
a
knows,
bad
when I
call.
when I
Shadows
give him
had-
clearance, that means that we are ready to support
Demon just saw
even,
Got your mediocre.
even with this interceptor over there. So try to maneuver your ships
Shadows
behind this
saw
rock so it
all
can't
vents
necessarily
opening.
see us. We got one to the left and one to the right, so just gonna keep an eye on that.
Hey, firm.
Mind the interceptors on the left and right.
Ninja, what's your
Forge.
status?
Try to keep the rock between us and them, and they won't see us. And also stay cold, and they won't see us. Prepare up in the meanwhile.
Let me know when you enter the asteroid field.
Waiting for audio cue.
This is Demon. There is a Medusa 7.5 clicks above me.
That Medusa is directly
All
above
tactical
Shadow's
elements.
hiding spot.
Make sure that you're in a position to boost forwards in case we've got to
The
defend
Medusa is directly
one of the
above
bombers.
Shadow's hiding spot.
Forge, make sure you're in a position
Demon
to boost
appears
towards
the
the
Medusa
Titan
is
in
moving
case we have
away.
to defend the bombers.
It is now 9 clicks out.
Just prepare up in the meanwhile. The bombers are doing their thing.
It is now 8 clicks out for Shadow.
10 clicks out for Demon.
It's been a while since these vents opened.
It can be up to 4
Yes.
and some change from the last numbers I saw Mackenheimer
Could we be
type
getting
out
some kind of vent desync?
when I asked him to
Considering
test
that,
it last time.
that I saw the vents opening.
Medusa
Medusa is 10
shooting
clicks
you?
out from me and appears to be moving away.
I bumped into him.
Yeah, Medusa is now
mediocre
out of range
bumped
for
into you.
Demon.
Medusa's not out of
I'm
range for
hearing
Shadow.
bobbling, but I'm not making the call until I hear the like almost fuel scooping.
Go, close
Oh,
I do
it might
not
be.
see-
It might be that they open. It might be that they've taken a long time to
We're
open
fine.
it.
Shadow is not hearing.
That just
Is
go
not hearing
green?
sound.
Yes, it's gone yellow. I think. At least it looks sort of yellow.
I can't
or
tell
green.
from up here.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's yellow on its way to green.
it does look yellow, yes.
Yeah, it is yellow.
Demon,
Okay,
I
cool.
have
So
Yeah,
patrols
it's
should
yellow.
be getting recalled.
Basilisk above me, approximately 9.5.
Stay where we are,
fast,
Forge.
Nearby
It's
scout.
yellow alert, so
Moving
Interior
away.
Patrols are
patrols, that
recalling.
is.
10
Can
kilometers.
confirm.
Interior patrols are still going to do their thing.
yeah, we stay below 20% and won't see us. Perfectly fine.
Vents open. I think vents opening.
Vents are not opening on Shadow's end.
They're opening. They're opening. Guys,
There's an interceptor approaching
prepare
us from the
bombing run.
right.
There,
Careful, it doesn't spot
fire,
me.
fire, fire.
vents are open.
Shadow
Demon
engaging.
Bombers are doing another run.
Vents are
engaging.
opening on Shadow's end. No audio cue. Visual
Very
only.
Enjoy the view, the bombers.
Ansick, is there anything you want me to do as far as shots or?
Say again, Ricard? Yeah,
No, I've got a good coverage here.
passing us.
Seem to be overlapping this one.
Never even knew we're here.
Vents closing. Hammer.
That's a
Return
scythe.
back to
Just leave it
safe
be, it's not a
spots
glaive,
and
it's a
report
scythe.
in.
Scythe don't do
Report
much.
on. Return to the safe spot and report on your bombing run.
Demon is back in his safe spot. 2 vents, I believe that Shadow and I may have hit the same vent.
Bombing run just finished.
Ragav and I may have hit the same
Possible
vent.
scythe incoming.
I hit one vent.
Our-
Ragav and I both hit the
Glaive.
same
Blade,
vent
blade,
together.
blade,
Glaive.
blade, shoot it.
Glaive, we engage it.
So 2 on my end.
Beat it up!
2 on my
Beat it up.
end, Demon.
2 on Shadows. They confirm Ragav
Why
had
just
at
pick
least
on
1.
me?
Ragav, can you write on your report?
Shadow's frame rate has dropped to 13 FPS.
Lay it down.
Job.
We're moving
Take
around.
gold.
Some-
issue on the first time.
Someone got above heat.
Take
Moving to
gold.
Iraq.
There
Follow
is
me.
a interceptor.
Strike
that's 6
actual
kilometers from
hammer
us.
was 848, but with some overlap, so
Follow
effectively
Cyan
we
beams.
are
648.
Cyan
Forge,
beams.
we are
Follow,
following
follow.
cyan beams.
Land beams.
We are moving away from this area because of the caustic. We are following cyan beams.
Hammer
Eight
is
firm.
good for bombing.
Serious. Follow me.
Hammer is good for an hour bombing.
Alright.
Following white beams also works.
Strike
We're gonna
actual
set up and
requesting
then I'll let you
permission
know we're
to-
set up and I'll clear you.
There
Stand
are
by.
Titan
Alright,
missiles in the
hammer
air.
lead,
Someone's
hold
hot.
off. We're not clear for bombing.
This is Demon. We have a Basilisk
possible-
5 kilometers out, but moving
Yeah.
away fast.
Damn it! All these missiles.
The Titan missiles
Strike
are in
actual
the air,
resonance
so
of
someone's
4
hot.
Do we engage?
No.
We don't engage.
Stay
Forge.
cold. Just stay cold.
Stay cold. Do not engage the
Ah,
interceptors.
it's engaged.
It is already
Um,
engaged. Yes, that's why I asked.
Alright. Bomber elements. You're cleared up bomb. However, be advised that we are on a Cyclops at the moment.
There's an Orpheus incoming.
engage it.
Requesting permission to
Yeah,
engage
engage
target of
Cyclops?
opportunity Orpheus.
Opportunity
Yes,
Orpheus
Forge,
cleared
we
for the
engage
bomber
it.
wings.
All right, bomber wings, hammer wings. Fire on the Orpheus. Fire on my target.
There is
Prepare
an
for
Orpheus
surge.
about,
Surging in 2,
Forge.
1. Neutralize now.
Everybody neutralize.
Everybody neutralize. Girls neutralize.
All right.
Just in case.
Beams on the
Fellows,
Orpheus.
scan
You can let go.
Complete.
Continue
Unable
on
to-
the, on
to
the
locate
Cyclops.
All
Forge, I'm
right.
getting you a scan.
All bombers
Jesus.
engage the Orpheus.
Tally Orthros.
Somebody boosted right into me.
Forge, you have a scan. Go for the heart. Perfect. Stay cold. Lightning phase.
Take that shield down. Come on. Let's put those 4 big beams to work.
No, Ricardo got.
Hold your missiles until the shield is down.
Copy.
Just beam it down, the shield.
All combat elements beware
No
of
need to use,
second Cyclops nearby,
no need to use
not
guns.
aggroed. Stay away from the asteroid
Orpheus
field.
shield is dropping now. Switch to missiles.
Uh,
Everybody
Ricardo
needs to
is
stay
aloft.
cold.
All right, missiles on that guy.
Everybody,
Come on.
make sure you're
Guns.
cold in the meanwhile. Keep that beam on him.
Guns, fellas.
It's jumping out. You gotta hit him hard, or it's gonna jump on us.
Inserted.
We lost him.
Perfect.
Ah,
Stay cold, Forge.
it was a good try. Good job,
Yeah, it
Bombers.
was.
Is that another orifice?
If you
I
can
think
set up
so.
on a second one, do it.
There's a second one closer to you that just exited the mall. Alright, Hammerwing, stay close to Meccan. Stay close to Meccan. Again, we don't boost. On military power, head to the orifice, head to my target.
Keep your beam on him,
Guns.
Forge. Make sure you're cool at all times.
Alright, I think we should all be in range
Exerted.
on that orifice. Engaging the orifice in 5 seconds. Prepare your system
That's a very
capacitor
quick
and
hard kill.
Hard
neutralizers.
down.
Prepare
Last
neutralizers.
heart. Prepare neutralizers.
Stay cold. Stay
Alright,
cold,
engaging
Forge.
in 2, 1, engage now. Prepare neutralizers in 2,
Prepare your neutralizer,
1,
Forge.
neutralize now.
Forge, please neutralize. There's an
Shut
Oreo
up.
about.
Alright, bombers,
Let go of your
Get-
neutralizers. Continue in the Cyclops.
all bombers,
fuck.
get that shield on that orifice down. Strike,
Report a third interceptor engaging. Strike actual.
strike actual, we're on the orifice.
Understood. Understood on the second interceptor. Let's get this
Heart
one
down.
down.
Keep
your
firing.
Get
connection.
it, get it, get it, get it. Nice.
Engage
Good
second
kill.
interceptor.
Engage the second interceptor. Which one are we getting?
Orifice shield is down.
Give me a second to get my bearings.
Bombing the
There we
orifice.
go.
Ninja, my
White
target.
beams, Forge.
Bombing the orifice.
I'm gonna get you guys a scan. Forge, you have a scan.
Good
Orifice
job,
down.
Bomber
Oh,
Wing.
shit.
Orifice down.
Nice.
Orifice down.
Splash orifice.
There's an other orifice. Bombers. Focus on my target. Other orifice. Preparing to engage.
We have a Medusa. Medusa engaging bomber wing.
Alright, get your beams. Get
There's a
your
glaive back.
target
Back
target
glaive
friendlies,
primary.
target friendlies, and get region
Primary
beams
on
on
the
friendlies.
glaive, Forge.
Region beams on friendlies.
Glaive on Commander Mallory.
Region beams on friendlies. Ignore Medusa. Region beams on
I
friendlies.
got hit by a caustic mine. I have no idea where I am because my FPS is dipped.
Oh, I am not cold.
Alright, Hammer, let's regroup towards the Titan, if you can.
Copy.
Again, hit
There is another
target
glaive
friendlies.
Second
opposite. Strike
glaive.
actual.
Ignore
Second
hostiles, target
glaive.
friendlies. Get
Second
those
glaive, we
beams.
engage
Get
it,
those
white
region
beams.
beams on friendlies. That's what's gonna keep us alive. Demon
Alright,
is the one
returning
that
to
needs
its
the
hiding
most.
spot.
It's fine, Ricard. Focus this glaive first. Priority target.
Another
That's
interceptor.
the second glaive. There is a... let's see... Where's our...
Alright, I'm in a hiding spot. That's all I can
Stay
do for you.
cold.
Alright, all elements disengage. Disengage.
All
Follow
elements
cyan beams.
Disengage. Follow
Forge,
cyan
please
beams.
disengage. Follow Cyan Beam. Wherever it
It's
may
being
be.
pulsed.
Cyan Beam is being pulsed, follow it. We're disengaging and regrouping.
Taurus.
Say clear of the Titan.
Spread in.
Ninja, my target is mediocre. Strike me.
I can have
Rendezvous
to
on him.
disengage. And I'm caught in the Taurus. This is gonna hurt without a shield.
Demon is caught in
Forge,
Taurus.
disengage, follow
Take
your
this.
wing command, or Cyan Beams, both work.
I
The
gotta
Cyan
turn this
Beams are
light
just
off, man. I
smashed
think
into an
it's
asteroid.
extremely hard to see anything with this light on.
Alright.
I'll try to heal you.
I have
Yes,
to say,
we have got time
Hammer,
for
Hammer actually
that.
got a little
Disengage,
cocky
and
with
we'll
those
have time for it,
orifices.
Ricard.
Forgot I'm trying
actual
to pull out here so I
rendezvous?
can heal you properly.
Let's rendezvous back at the Titan.
The demon is
Get
in a
behind the
hiding
rock again,
spot,
Forge.
shielded
Make sure
73%.
there's no
Hammer
LOS.
Wing back to safe spots. Let's go back to safe spots.
Everyone
Hammer
stay
Wing.
cold.
Yep,
Stay cold.
stay cold, Forge.
Stay cold
behind
and
the
back
rock
to
and
safe
stay
spots, Hammer
cold.
Wing.
Hopefully he doesn't see us.
Oh, there we go.
He has definitely seen mediocre. No, he
I'm pretty
hasn't.
far away from you guys.
Oh crap, there's another interceptor. The original one.
Boost towards me, cyan beams.
Roger, we boost towards cyan
That's
beams.
open, but we're not in a
Boost
position
towards
to
cyan
bomb,
beams.
so
Okay.
We're not engaging
bombing
this.
or bombing.
Fellows, let's avoid the interceptors. Avoid interceptors.
Towards me. Alright, engage the one with the white beams. Engage
Right,
that.
Forge, we engage my target, white beams. We already took a hard off it, so
Fellows,
Strike
white
actual.
beams. My target.
Strike actual. Hammer lead could use a repair limpet if you can put one where the red beam is.
Alright, Forge, we got
We
this
are
one.
in combat at the moment.
This demon be advised.
Ninja.
I'm gonna get lightning.
How many
That's
repair
fine, we
limpets?
take the hard.
Trolling.
Ninja, if you
Yes, the
can,
hard.
go
5
to the
clicks from
Titan,
my position.
remain cold,
And we
repair.
exert another.
It's not detected
Sorry,
me.
was it
Yeah,
hammer
we
lead
can.
that needed? Repairs?
Hammer lead with a red beam on the vent.
Serious Ninja,
Stay gold.
repair
Second
hammer
interceptor
lead
approaching. We focus
with
this one.
red beam on vent.
Yep. There is a second interceptor
I
strike
believe
actual.
there's a
Be aware
glaive
of it.
5 kilometers from me and Ragov right now.
Let's get this one down.
We focused the original one, Forge.
Orman's agitated.
Demon, when I get my repairs going, I'm gonna head your way to see if we can put some shield love on each other.
Copy.
Guns.
Moving to de-agitate swarm.
Be advised there are
Yes.
It's
two
failed.
glaives near demon's position.
You know how to
There
kill
are
a floss.
glaives.
Copy.
Get it.
Glaives on
There
Gleamer's
are
position.
glaives
We'll
close
avoid.
to Ragov
Perfect.
and Shadow.
Stay
If we,
gold, this is a
if
search
we
on.
move out of our current position, the glaive will likely see us.
Alright, Demon, I'm coming your way. Exiting my safe spot.
Serious Ninja, once you have repaired hammer lead, return to my position.
There's 4 swarms about.
There's also that interceptor is not engaged. It just has a swarm out. Waiting
Keep
on his
firing,
buddy to
keep
die.
There's a
firing,
glaive that
firing.
may be following you guys.
Wonderful, my guns are malfunctioning.
Good kill, let's not piss
Alright,
off this
cyan
other...
beams, everybody. Cyan beams.
Cyan beams, follow cyan beams, Forge.
Thank you, Demon.
See if we
I
can
think I'm good.
avoid engaging the second interceptor repair up.
She put
Hammer lead never got the repair limpet. I don't know if it's
Cyan
still an option.
cyan or white beams, both work.
Ninja, what's the status on the repairs?
We're not
Ninja.
clear to bomb. We're not clear to bomb.
Yeah, it's way too hot out here
You
right
are
now.
attempting to? What's the problem?
If we go out, we're likely to get attacked by several glaives that are very close to our position.
A
Crap, we're not clear to
firm
bomb. Hold
hammer
your bombing
lead.
rest.
Your repair
Strike
is
actual,
currently
Forge actually needs to
having
repair up
performance
quite a bit.
issues.
Same.
Still
does
en route, but
rest of
don't know
Forge
what
one.
ATA.
There are at least 4
Alright,
close
appreciate the offer.
Your next.
close to Shadow and Ragov.
Okay.
Vents open.
Your
demon
repairs should be
standing by.
there soon.
Yeah, stand by,
Um,
stand by. Do not bomb, do not bomb.
Bellows Actual
Alright,
is
Forge,
extremely
repair up.
disoriented.
Alright, we'll have to do this without repairs. Hammer, wing, let's get in a
Hammer,
position to engage.
we are almost ready to provide support. We're trying to get grouped up, and then I'll personally come in and give you.
Strike
That's
actual,
Affirmative.
Forge, desperate
Okay,
Strike
repair.
serious
actual,
ninja.
note.
Abort repairs.
Now, I need to know if Malcree is grouped up with Forge Actual.
I am currently... My current position is unknown. I have eyes on the Titan, though.
Okay. Do you see the cyan beams being pulsed?
Wait, one? Negative.
Okay. Well, you're gonna see me go in. Okay.
Stay firm.
And
Rendezvous on Titan?
if you want to grab my wing and then follow me to our bomber leader, and we'll go repair him. Bomber leader, stick your head out of a hole and give me a
Just
location.
keep preparing up, Forge.
Is that
Red
it?
beam on a vent.
Or I see orange beam en route. Valkyrie, meet me there.
Hey, firm. Currently on
Go
other
in
side
cold.
of Titan.
Go in very cold.
Silent running, something sinks.
Strike actual. Is Forge gonna keep repairing or are we following?
No, you're just staying there to repair.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Forge, we're keep repairing.
Limpet attached. Thank you, Strike Actual.
That wasn't me.
Oh, well. Thank you, whoever. We
Uh,
have a
that
glaive on them.
that would appear to be Serious Ninja. I believe
Ninja,
he
turn around
just
and engage that
repeated.
glaive.
Ninja, engage glaive.
Alright,
All Titan elements on strike actual now.
you got 2
Forge,
glaives on your
you
tail.
need to engage. Glaive.
Yeah, it's way too hot
We are
outside right
following
now.
sign beams in.
You need bombers
We need to go.
join you for the
No,
party?
we're okay. I
Top
got I
side,
got a wingmate.
attempting to... Orange beams. Who just shot orange beams?
Right, vents coming open. Hammer, go bomb. Hammer, go bomb.
Demon.
114, go bomb.
Eyes on position.
Shadow preparing to bomb.
There's this ninja on me.
This way.
Goodness. That'll give you a frame
Oh,
rate.
that's a lot of them.
It's on me. I got a glaive, another glaive. Strike actual's target.
Strike actual, got another glaive. If you see sign beams, go follow it. It points to a
Ninja,
glaive.
go to cyan beams.
There it is. White beam is also on a glaive. Fuck it up. Only one of my guns is active right now, so you guys fuck it up.
Alright, vents closing.
My target,
Return
Ninja.
to safe spots.
Focus the blade first.
Hammer, return
More
to
important.
safe spots.
See if we keep it that way by keeping cold.
Demon reporting.
Bellows
in.
actual has
2 vents
returned.
hit, believe. Also
Perfect,
hit the
that's the
same
glaive.
height as-
Alright, everybody on strike actual. Cyan beams.
Shadow, can you report
Cyan
if that's hit?
beams.
Group up
Forge,
on that
follow
asteroid.
strike actual. Group up on the asteroid
Come
he's
again,
pointing out.
Shadow. Sorry, there's a bit of
Get
traffic.
cold, get
events
cold,
hit
get
here.
cold. There's another interceptor.
Affirmative.
There's an interceptor right on his ass.
Alright,
Strike
We're
lead,
boosting.
we're...
Bellows,
We're
group.
Strike
Keep
actual
boosting
was 7 for
forward.
8 on this bombing run.
See if we can outrun it. It's only a Bezzy.
if you think you can do that bomb and run without us, go for it. But
Taurus
it sounds like
Taurus.
you got
Nudge, see if we can wedge yourself so you don't take damage. Wedge yourself down at the bottom, like...
Evade that interceptor and remain away from the Titan. Commander Mallory under fire by Basilisk.
Yeah, you need to boost. Just boost towards me.
No eyes on you, eyes on Forge Lead.
Follow Forge lead. He's got eyes on me.
I do?
Alright, Hammerwing, let's go regen
Shit.
ourselves, poke your nose out.
There he is.
And,
You can follow Forge lead, that
let's,
also works. I'm
let's
going
tap-
towards
let's
strike
tap each
actual.
other.
Apron.
Let's
Forge.
give each other our lap tap.
Need everybody
get behind.
to group up on my position.
I'm gonna need a tap over here. I'm in.
Everyone needs a tap. Poke your nose out, see if you can find a partner, and tap each other.
Where is... See if you can stay cool by silent running or whatever and get towards Cyan Beam. See if you can lose it by the time you get here. Gar's
Serious
coming
Ninja
towards
continue
here, strike
towards
actual
cyan
to,
beams
to
if
form
you have
up,
an
but he
eye.
has a
Looks like
interceptor
you're
on
good.
glass.
Dang it.
Demon,
Demon, can you? Yeah.
Did? Awesome.
Yeah, we are looking for cyan beams. We are grouping up on Strike Actual. Strike Actual is
Strike
cyan
Actual,
beams.
just so you know, we're not in a position to bomb, we're getting our shields back in combat.
Understood. So are we.
Yes. See if you can get
Eyes
here
on
like
follow my
calmly. No
vector.
need to boost if it heats you up and if it as you're following targets.
Alright, you guys. Someone's hot. Who is that?
That or car maybe?
I don't know, but-
Ninja, I believe.
Somebody's
I
hot.
just saw Ninja get nailed. Ninja,
Whoever that
boost.
is taking all them missiles is way too hot.
Boost and heat sink. Or if you don't have sync, silent running. Melting is
Alright,
preferable.
Demon, pick a
Yeah,
different safe spot because you're in the
indeed.
same one as Ragav.
Prioritize yourself.
Can only lose them when cold.
Remember, it's everybody's. All chat here. Make sure that everybody's running cold. If you're not running cold, you're not doing your battle buddies any justice. Whoever that is, it's getting chased around right now by those interceptors.
That
Get
is
behind a rock and get cold.
Strike actual, we are good for
Ninja,
a bombing
get
run,
behind a rock,
suggesting
get-
this
Go for the
be
bombing
our
run.
last
Go for the
bombing
bombing
run of
run.
the session before we go for a debrief.
Strike actual, there is a Bessie on our car 6 kilometers from us. Even though
Car
he's
should be
cold,
able to lose that on his own.
Car, can you lose it on your own by
Alright,
either
Hammer
breaking
actual, this
LOS
will be
or
our last
staying cold
bombing
or
run.
both?
Copy.
Roger.
Demon is in a hiding spot.
Shadows
Try
in
to
the
lose
hiding
it if
spot.
possible.
Strike
Awaiting
actual,
bombing run.
Hammer is good to bomb, if clear.
Engage.
No, not yet. I mean,
We got
as soon
enough.
as events open.
We got enough Titan killers in position ready.
Affirmative.
We have a couple members that are not quite understanding the importance of being cold, so it's causing some commotion down here.
I can imagine.
This
We'll.
is Demon, I have eyes
Holy
on
cow.
Orthrus. Repeat.
Strike
eyes on
actual is
Orthrus.
under engagement.
I think we should probably ignore it at this point. Thanks
Copy.
for report, though. High value targets of opportunity. Let's
Ninja,
stick to this final bombing run.
I was able to get
You
away, so
burning off caustic.
Demon is ready.
I see
Shadow is
Ninja
ready.
over there. I'm gonna head
All right,
towards him.
listening for.
There
where we're going.
is no glaive.
There is a glaive. It just
Oh,
popped
there
into
is a
existence.
Shit, no sinks.
Forge,
Sound
how are we
running.
feeling on repairs? Are you repaired up yet or not yet?
Someone is definitely still hot out there.
Your internals?
Vents opening.
Good
Move
enough.
to bomb. Move to bomb.
That was
Hammer,
actually
hammer
something.
wing. Move to bomb.
Bring-
Alright, this
Try
is a
to
good
bring
spot
the
to
bombing
heal.
run.
Stay out of that caustic.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Bombing.
All the way.
Stop boosting around, Sawdust.
Shadow had missile rack
Just gonna run hot.
malfunctions. One was still
Sawdust, stop
firing.
boosting
They
around. You're just
haven't.
gonna run
Sawdust,
hot.
We've been at it for a while.
Main hidden.
All units, make sure you're not boosting right now.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Most of Forge is decently backup operational.
That's closing. Return to safe spots and report.
Confirm.
So messy.
There is caustic here.
Demon is
Ninja,
returned.
beware.
2 vents hit. Repeat. 2 vents hit.
Car, how's it going up there? You're 12 kilometers away.
Shadows returned. 2 vents hit
Still
here.
trying to...
Copy
One
that.
overlapped with Mecca, I believe.
Yeah, of course.
Uh,
Of course.
Rag has returned.
No,
2
then
vents
it's alright,
hit.
it's alright.
Strike actual. That
Awesome,
was
good
our
job.
last bombing run. We were 848 with 2 possible overlaps. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
2 possible overlaps. Consequently, effective 7/8.
That's good. Good stats. Alright.
We are ready to disengage unless you feel we need to wait.
If you can get out of there, go for it.
All right, so
just be advised, there's a lot of interceptors.
yeah, so
you
military
can stay
power
cold and break
only,
LOS
friends
against the
of Hammer
interceptors.
Wing.
Why is there caustic
Military
here?
power only. Let's head towards the sun.
We have
Everybody,
currently been aggroed by a
military power
basilisk.
only, no boosting. Head toward the sun.
There's a
Titan elements,
basilisk
hit
that
towards
is,
the sun.
cur-
Titan
that
elements.
is currently
Head
bombing
straight
the area.
towards the sun.
Fellows,
Hammer Wing is
head towards the
extracting.
sun.
Alright, Forge,
We
we
are
are
leaving.
leaving.
Head
If you
towards
see
the
the sun,
sun.
head towards it.
Basilisk is following
Head towards
Hammer
the sun
Actual and
and
Shadow.
exit in that direction. So we all kind of jump out in the same direction. We're leaving,
Heads
the bombers have
towards the sun.
completed their runs.
Once you hit the
Right
caustic
next-
area, start boosting and hit FA off so that when you get hit by the wave, you're gonna ride it out.
Once you hit the caustic area, Forge,
No boosting
hit
until
FA
caustic.
off, so you can
Demon
ride the way
copy.
back. Express
Shadow
delivery.
copy. Shadow is 1.5 kilometers from Mecca and following.
We fly out towards the sun, that direction. Follow
Usually
your
we've
wing
lost the
lead.
basilisk. We've entered the caustic zone, boosting.
And the caustic zone, boosting away.
Beam is slightly behind, still under military.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go over some mechanics because it seems like we've got some new members
Demon has
that are
entered
not used to
caustic
flying in
zone.
Titan space.
Sawdust, Recry, you guys doing alright? Awesome. They'll be fine. Have you got decon limpets? I can decon you if we end up somewhere close.
Pulse charging. Get ready to get
Pulse
those
charging,
surfboards. Get
Forge.
those surfboards ready.
FA off, ride it out.
Ride the wave.
Riding the wave.
Oh,
I think
crap
my
it.
pulse neutralizer just malfunctioned and prevented me from riding the wave.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That sucks.
All right, once mass lock,
car, there you
disengage, hit
You want me
flight
to clean
assist
your car?
on, and we're jumping to Ganje for a final team picture
hold on, I
and
got a
debrief.
decon limpet for your car.
Harrowing,
Balance
once
at
you're
the
clear,
Ganje for
like,
debrief.
store hard points and jump to Ganje.
Slow down now, Ricard. I'm right behind you. I can't catch up.
Don't forget to put out the info in your individual wings about hitting the Ganji, folks.
I'm a kilometer behind you if you need it.
Okay, never mind.
This is
Shouting this, we're all heading to
We
Ganje.
hit
Jump
the
down
Ganji
system.
again, same as last time.
This is Demon high waking into jumping.
Yeah, this is not 10 seconds. Yeah.
Ninja,
Oh, it,
how are you
it
doing?
literally is.
All units, we're heading to Ganji. Go ahead and dock in the station.
Alright, at the Ganji, dock at the station again.
Hey, fair.
Yeah, good job.
Once you dock, go to the briefing room.
You mean the bar?
Ninja, once you dock,
which of the
go
rooms?
to
Once you
the,
guys are docked,
go to the briefing room.
head to the briefing room
I believe
and
Strike
Mumble.
actually was
once we're
referring
docked.
to the Mumble channel.
I need a
Oh, briefing room, mum.
wing
Okay.
invite. One sec.
But also the bar.
Oh, we can move now to a briefing room if you want. I mean, combat is done. You can move to the briefing room.
No bomber fatalities this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's much better.
It was good. It's good. No bombers down.
felt a lot better this time around.
Did the shield actually hold up?
I only lost shield once and only because I was an idiot.
Yeah,
I
all
didn't
the
lose shield
shields
at
held
all.
up. And... Me neither. The
Close.
shields all held. The heals really helped. Like they worked beautifully.
I mean, these heals, when properly used, are impressive. Like, they're extremely powerful. It does take some kind of training to kind of use them properly, but it's really remarkable when they do work.
That's good.
I mean, as long as everybody in the wing is within range of each other.
What is going on? Oh god. Very cool, my controls. That would explain why I was having some problems.
I mean, if you're in range of each other and you have like 3 of those regen turrets on you, it's like you're close to immortal, I want to say. Then concordance sequence kicks in, and then basically your shield is just unbreakable. Only thing you're getting is breach damage, but the things that do the most shield damage, which are actually the swarms missiling you, don't actually do breach damage. So they don't really hurt that much if you're getting regened. Plus, they actually I don't think they break the concordant effect because they're considered some weird kind of collision damage. So
Doesn't either concordant or regen, I don't remember which one. One of them boosts shield regeneration, so if you're not regenerating, it's not doing anything.
yeah, but I don't think the swarms break the regeneration effect.
Oh really? That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but they don't. I mean, if you think about it, they don't break synthesis either, right? You can continue synthesizing,
Yeah, they
and
do.
if you get swarm missiled, they're not gonna break.
I've had plenty of times in AX combat where my synthesis is interrupted by the little green swarm.
Yes, the little green swarms, yes, but not the swarm missiles.
Oh, you mean the missiles from when it's agitated?
Yes, but except when you're close to a Titan, it doesn't need to be agitated. When you're close to a Titan, swarms will missile at you automatically, even if they're not agitated.
Oh,
it's
I
it's a very weird behavior, and it hurts a lot. Like you get Fargo missiles up, like thrown at you, and man, they hurt. But if you have 4 pits to sis, like you can tank that, and if you have 4 pits to sis, you can tank the Taurus with practically no damage. I think these things can hold with 40% shield remaining if you don't actually get jerked around and slammed into something. You should be able to survive with 40% shield remaining or thereabout. And then quick glove taps and you're back to 100. Alright, let's go have a drink.
Okay.
At the bar.
So who was having problems with the interceptors?
Me.
Alright, so this might be your first time in. If you're over 20%, they're gonna see it. They're gonna come after you from 10k away. So
Yeah, I was having a problem remaining below 20%. Once I got over 20%, it was really hard to get back down under it. It would just get stuck at 21.
You gotta use some heat sinks.
Don't have
There's
heat
also,
sinks.
You don't have heat sinks?
Yeah, I'm using the Titan killer builds. It's just caustic sinks.
No, you should have heat sinks too.
Yeah, the Titan Killer should have one set of heat sinks, but they're kind of more for emergency use. What will really get you screwed up in a Titan Killer is if you boost without using a heatsink. And without being on your TV beams. Like, in general, you can use a TV beam also on the Titan, by the way. You generally don't want to because it increases the Titan threat, but if you need to because you need to, then you do it. But pretty much any target that is hittable will cool you. You can cool off of a mine, you can cool off an interceptor, you can cool off of a glaive, you can cool off of a Titan. If you want, you can cool off of even of a bomber because like we have shields, and if you want to cool off of us, be my guest. Right?
I think it's easier to list the things that you can't cool off of in there. Asteroids.
Yeah, asteroids. That's really the only thing
Rocks
you can't
and
cool
space.
off of. Space and rocks is what you cannot cool off of.
Oh yeah, the most of
bringing
damage
up-
that I took was from the asteroids, so I stopped flying off.
So yeah, I mean, you don't want to be boosting if you can help it. About the only time you really can is if you're real comfortable in an interceptor engagement, and you can see and look around and do your keybinds wherever lets you allow you to do that. But just the crates are really good at blue zone speed as well, and they can orbit an interceptor at blue zone speed. The only time you're going to run into trouble is if you know it's coming after you with a lightning. That's kind of your cue to either silent run and boost or wait for your heat to come up, use a heat sink on the way down or something, right? That's why the heat sinks are on there, so you have capability. I definitely don't go without heat sinks.
Indeed.
So like for me, for example, I went through a lot of heat sinks because I was constantly on my beam in silent running, giving you guys location.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think I
synthesized
sent-
heatsinks twice.
I think I synthed like 3 or 4 times.
I synth it once, but I've got the large beam instead of medium beam to cool me down.
I just discovered today that I don't have a turret medium beam, really.
The Titan Killer uses a gimbal. I mean, I don't know if you can use a turret. I think so, because like crewing of those MCs is easy, so you can probably use a turret too if you want.
Yeah,
I find
but
turrets annoying for combat builds because they don't stop shooting when you stop shooting, and so I don't know.
I've got
I just
a
find that
large
annoying.
turret
You
on
have
top
to-
of my crate, and it can cool me boosting and 2 medium ASI MCs. I can't also have the large one ASI, the mediums can be azimuth.
You get the idea now, Serious Ninja?
Yeah.
But yeah, being hot in Titan space means usually being dead, unless you have some really good friends, and even then, you're gonna have a rough time. But overall, guys, I thought that went great. I mean, bomber wings. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. I think like once we got the kinks worked out from the first run, that like worked out very well because like we were able to top each other off, heal each other. It's the first run because like the first run we weren't really healing each other much except for like when me and Demon were kind of hiding in the same spots to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That was right after Usus died.
And now I actually know like what I'm looking for to get to the hiding spot. So
Yeah,
that helped a lot, knowing being able to get right to it from when we jumped in.
Yep. The only issue that I had was I was pursued by 2 interceptors coming in.
That and also
but if you boost usually if you boost once you get to the pulse area,
they were just
you should be able to shake them. At least usually fast sheets like the Mamba shake them.
It was a Basilisk was part of the problem with that. So like it was still every time I would get pumped back by the wave, it would keep coming. So it takes a minute for you to get right back up to speed again.
Yep, that's true. That is true.
But once we once we broke line of sight, that wasn't a problem.
Oof, that was a good run.
Very much agree.
The bombing went well. The cover, I think, was great. I think things were easier in getting in straight into position. I think the taking on the Orphuses was a bit cocky on our end. My end.
It was still fun though because we actually killed one.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
It was worth it.
Yeah,
that was 100% worth doing.
Yeah, it was worth it. It was getting a bit cocky, but it was fun and worth it. I agree.
I got 100 million credit bounty. Claim, sorry, so nice.
Yeah.
God, my
so look,
heater's
I mean,
falling
look, this is it. I think now it's just a matter of continuing practicing something along these lines and seeing what the nanite torpedoes bring on the 26th.
Agreed.
But all in all, I think we have our tactics down. I think Mediocre, the combat wings also did pretty fine, right? You didn't lose. Did you lose people out there?
No.
We
didn't lose anybody.
Like in this run, we literally lost 0 people. We went in with how many? 10, 11, something like that.
And it's my first run.
Yeah, and including some brand new people, and we lost exactly 0, which I want to say is really remarkable considering the people dying like flies usually in Titan space.
To be fair, we are also like before this constantly in combat because that was the purpose of those previous runs. So of course people are gonna die more often.
So, Mekan, I believe the main the main priority target are the glaives, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like
okay.
No question.
So yeah, it's keep code and hide till some glaives appear, and then get out and kill those glaives and get back.
I mean, from a combat wing, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just to report, I had a basilisk chasing me, pretty mad with me. I could silent run and hide, and he just left.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to happen.
That's why we hit
Especially
behind rocks all the
if you
time.
leave him alone and you manage to break aggro lock. At some point,
Break
the Titan will
OS,
go back
and
to
if you're
yellowing and
cold enough,
eventually even
it'll
green
go
alert.
slow.
And when that happens, all the patrols are recalled. So we'll just jump out, which is easier than dealing with. What happened? I'm kind of curious because I didn't even actually see the Medusa. I just saw the shadow of a Medusa on the Titan.
That's
And I was like,
I saw the Medusa. It was,
Same, yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
I did
amazing.
too. Like, I had sensor like both me and Demon had sensor contact with the Medusa for quite a while.
I only saw the Medusa when we left, but I'd seen the swarm way more times than I wanted to.
Yeah.
It's a
that
big
swarm's
storm.
gonna hurt. That swarm is gonna hurt if you're near it, around the Titan.
One thing that I don't know, do the interceptors, they release the shutdown fuel neutralizer after the last, before the last hard here?
Yeah.
Inside
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Maelstrom?
Yeah, they do. Which is why having a target pulse neutralizer hotkey bind is really important because you're only gonna get a 2-second warning. Typically from your teammates, by the way, not always from the interceptor. And so you gotta be quick to hit that button. You can't fiddle with fire groups to try and figure out which fire group it is on. You need a hotkey.
I do.
It should be the same exact key as your shutdown field neutralizer.
It is.
All right. Any other closing comments, thoughts? Other than, guys, this was fun. This was awesome. Thank you for
Satina,
indulging us in
you're
this
making
little
me sick.
experiment.
Please stop running.
The only thing that I
nice
think we need to
shape,
work
Sadina.
on is disengaging and then trying to figure out
Sadina.
where your wing leader is going. Because I think we had a couple people get lost at one point.
Yeah, that one of those was me, and that
Wait.
was because I ping pong balled between two caustic seed mines, and I got completely thrown off.
So the lights, having the ship lights on, like completely dim the
That's
Titan.
that's actually a good idea to keep the lights on because then you can see, by the way, which safe spots are occupied, and you can also act accordingly as far as the bombers are concerned.
Not from my perspective. When I had the lights on, it dimmed the Titan. I couldn't even see it.
Oh, really?
Same thing happened to me with Malakry. He got disorientated, and I did too. And the Titan was basically blended into the caustic coloring, and I couldn't see it. So I had to turn the lights off, and then it popped right in. I was like, oh.
Cool.
But as far as when you're there and safe, yeah, I think the lights are great, but not when you're trying to figure out where the grand scheme of things are.
Anyway.
Excuse me?
Sadina.
Yeah. Hi.
I think we've got our training. What happened? What is that icon? I've never seen that icon on Sadina. Someone pointed. Is that what happens? You point. You can
Yeah,
put that icon.
I pointed at Sadina. That's
One thing I can add, I had massive frame drops during that fight, like halfway through. I did find a solution. You go Windows key Control Shift B, it resets your video driver, and it instantly brought my frames back. If anyone has that kind of issue.
What was that shortcut?
Windows Control Shift B resets your video driver.
He's gonna brick all of our computers.
No, just read your video. Imagine.
Is this the new Alt F4?
Yeah, rage
Uninstalled
quit. It's a
Windows.
new kind of rage quit.
So it's the Windows key
it will
plus
beep and
Control
your screen
Shift
will
B.
flash. Yeah, Windows Control Shift B. And it will beep and then your screen will flash a bit, but that resets your video driver.
I'll
Should
definitely
clear that
say
lag.
don't do that if you got multiple monitors.
How did you find it out?
What happens?
Well,
they all flash.
The one on the left, the one on the right, the one on the far right, the one on the upper left, and the center one all flicker like on and off at random intervals, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe it'll go a little crazy. All right, guys. Look, I think we got this broadly. I mean, this is what we've been training for, right? This is like getting into a situation where we can hit the Titan relatively comfortably and reliably without losing people in the process. And today we did just that. We hit those ends, even though those kind of missiles were just sort of practice, if you will. The bomber wing entirely survived. The fighter wing entirely survived. We
Question
took down some
regarding that?
targets of opportunities. Could not have gone better.
Yeah.
It's great.
It was pretty fun.
Any feedback
was a
while I
lot of
have you,
fun.
because I mean, any feedback on the bomber builds in particular, because these are completely brand new, and I mean, I have my perspective, but I would love to hear your perspective as well.
Oh yeah, no, like they feel good. Like they feel good to fly.
I've always
I'm really
liked
not
the-
sure if there's any way. The
Sorry,
only
go-
thing that I miss is having the ability to heat sink. But that's about it.
Yeah, because like there's a couple of variations, by the way, which I've entertained. Because like we have two caustic sinks, right? But we don't need
And-
two caustic sinks. It's just a convenience to not synthesize caustics launchers
Yeah,
out of
I will
laziness.
say like that was very helpful to have both. So like I did appreciate that bit.
I mean, it's a quality of life thing, though, right? I mean, you could
Yeah.
synthesize caustic sinks if you needed in a pinch while you're in time and space. It always sucks because those mats are annoying, but it would be possible. The alternative, there's two variations of this build. There's a version where you drop a caustic sink and you put a heat sink, a serious sink on it. I didn't want to do that, at least not initially, because I didn't want to bias us towards heat sinks. I wanted us to bias towards relying on the inherent coldness of the ship and managing our own heat naturally, and if need be, in using our TV beam when bombing. But if we want, we can put a serious sink there instead of a caustic launcher. The other variation of the ship instead drops one of the caustic sinks in favor of another shield booster, and that gives you roughly 20% more shields. And I mean, that's always a nice buffer, right? 20-25% more shields is always a nice buffer. I find that it's unnecessary though, because if you can tank a Taurus and only lose 40% shields, I mean, what is going to happen? I mean, if you happen to be around a Hydra when its swarm decides to missile you, you're going to lose your shields regardless of whether you have additional shield booster or not, right? And short of that, you're going to be okay. So I don't think we need another booster on this build. I think the enhanced low power, low draw shields work really nice because they kind of let you run on 1-for-1 and your assist never drains, which means you don't need to worry about it. It means you can use your neutralizer and your shield assist is always going to be charged. The only time you're going to see your shield drain is if your shields break, because then the broken regeneration rate is going to drain your assist if you're only having one pip assist. But other than that, it means you can fly 1-for-1, which is extremely fast and maneuverable, not worry about shields charging and assist depleting, while also potentially using your beams, although not full-on permanently, your turrets, I mean. And then go 1-1-4 when you kind of want to bomb and use your huge beam, and that kind of works too. I don't know. I'm trying to think about if there's anything else I would change of this build. But and the only thing I find myself, in terms of things that go awry, I find myself staying on the regen beams and forgetting that that's going to overheat me, and consequently overheating because I forget to turn them off.
Yes,
honestly.
something else that I was doing. You probably saw me doing that while I was healing you. Is I also tapped the huge beam just to bleed off some of the heat.
Yeah, I've done that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that as well.
Does anyone need a Maverick Grade 3?
Ninja, what are we doing?
Maverick Grade 3?
Yep. It's in the store if you wish.
Oh no, I'm good, but
Let me
if anybody
see.
needs it.
I'm good.
I will take it.
Cool.
Yep.
And anyway, that's one of the things I found myself doing wrong, if you will, if we can call that wrong. When else have I found myself overheating? That's pretty much the only time. I kind of go on the turrets, forget that they heat me up, and then I end up getting shot at. That's usually the one mistake I make. You know, the one thing we could try, but Mediocre says it's a bad idea, is to switch the not the experimental, but the engineering on the beam, because the reality is you're not gonna hit anything consistently at 6 clicks with a regen beam turret. The what's it called, jitter is too significant for you to be able to use them there. So having actually long range from a range perspective on the regens doesn't matter that much. But on the flip side, Mediocre is saying that the amount these guys heal depends on the damage they do, and consequently,
Yes.
If you put efficient on them, which is what I was thinking, you gotta get really close to make them work well. So
Yeah. Overcharged.
Yeah, kind of not sure I want to do that.
Or short
So-
range.
I will say that when Yeezus was coming back in towards the end of the first dive and he was under attack, when I was told to leave, Zalsbel was present, and I was pursued by a glaive, me and Yeezus both started healing each other, and that kept Yeezus alive. And I had to hit him from like 5k out.
So you're
That's-
basically saying keep long range, right?
Yeah, I'm saying that like long range definitely helps, especially if you can get it off. I definitely feel long range helps.
Don't worry, I can
especially
get
due
it
to-
off.
I mean,
Due to the fact that like the fall off on use is so extreme, and because regen ties directly into the damage, I feel like just having the long range itself, even if not grade 5, just having the long range eliminating that fall off, just like with their prevent, is really needed.
Yeah, because the alternative would be to actually put thermal vent on that beam. Because if you put thermal vent, you lose the regen sequence effect, but you're able to use the concordant. Well, that actually would do damage to your friends, though.
Yes.
Right. So that's not a good idea. It's a bad
Not a
idea.
good idea. You're gonna
Bad.
burn your friends.
Yeah, it's bad. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Mecha doesn't like friends. He has no friends because he burned them.
Yeah.
I lost
So,
all
I
my
mean-
friends to the fire.
Long circle jerk discussion to basically say keep long range on it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everything else. I mean, the huge beam is overdrawn, but it's not that much overdrawn, right? And the amount of, damage it does to orifices and similar shields is so nice. But honestly, it would be sad to just drop it.
Yeah, my personal opinion on the beam is, I've noticed that like you're not ever using that beam for long enough for it to matter.
I agree. Yeah.
So I 100% agree that long range needs to stay on that thing. It's too valuable.
Yeah. And then lightweight alloys, I would keep the way it is because, I mean, speed is life on this build, and you go heavier, it's gonna suck, right? Basically, these ships are magic because they can run essentially at interceptor speed just on military power. If you start putting mill grade or additional hull, sure, you have more hull buffer, but first of all, you don't even want to have to use hull buffer. And second of all, you just lose so much speed that it just makes it suck. Power plant is the most efficient we got. Huh?
She's looking at
Thrusters are the coldest we got. Frame shift try doesn't matter. Live support doesn't matter. Power distributor, I think, doesn't matter. I mean, we have the best, period. I don't think I'd change anything there. Sensors, I think we need long range in Titan space.
Oh yes.
So core internal, I wouldn't change a thing. Shield generator, I've toyed with this for the last 3 days. I think this is the best. If you can find a way to fit a Prismo, let me know. But I find that putting a Prismo... Let's put it this way. If the power grid draw of the nanites is really low, then we probably would be able to fit a Prismo. But if it's not, then we won't. And this 5A is probably our best bet.
Yeah, I think
HRPs, MRPs, and the other is just random stuff. The one thing I think we
Why
should probably
5 days?
drop... Huh?
Why 5 days?
What do you mean 5 days?
Yeah, I thought I heard you mentioning 5 days. What's gonna happen in 5 days?
Well, Well, I didn't say 5 days, so I know
Oh.
what the reference is.
Oh, sorry.
But
sorry,
I said I've been
misunderstood,
messing I've been messing with shields for the last 5 days. I think I might have said that.
Oh, yeah, okay. I
Um,
thought that we're
yeah.
gonna have some kind of event in 5 days. I was just
Well,
asking.
we will, not 5, but
It's
eight.
eight, right?
Is the
It's
number, right?
next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Um,
26th. Okay.
The one thing, can I ask you a question, guys? Bombers especially. Have you ever used the AFMU on this build?
Yes, so I had to use it after I had that encounter with the glaive because I overheated. And the other instance that happened was I took so much damage from a Taurus on one of my missile racks that it started malfunctioning, so I needed to repair it.
So it did serve a purpose. It was not
I
just dead
strongly
weight.
feel that the AFMU is needed
All right, keep that one in.
because of the
And then-
Taurus.
I didn't personally have to use it, but I would not want to get rid of
Drop
it.
Yeah, because I mean, hull people, other people can repair you, but modules nobody else can repair you, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
okay. And then caustic sink, we need at least one. Pulse rate zero scanner, we need at least one. Target posting transfer, we need at least one. And then it's a question of whether we want to put a heat sink instead of a caustic sink launcher. That's the only variation I think to consider. Everything
I think
else.
that's going to be personal preference because personally, I was able to get by without a heatsink launcher. I liked having the additional caustic sink.
Yeah, me too.
I'm with Demon on that one. I liked having the second caustic sink launcher,
Okay.
especially to get caustic off of you. If you end up like getting shut down or like failing like a wave or like not able to clear off the sinks in time. Having both sinks there pulling active caustic off the hull really preserves your health.
Awesome.
Otherwise, you have to wait longer.
Then I think we have our bomber, guys.
What about a 1E AFMU?
Why 1E?
So it has the most
Lowest
power,
power draw.
efficiency. Has the least power draw on it, and then
But I mean, you're not. I mean, to use this AFMU, you have to store hardpoints anyway. You would want to use the AFMU while having hardpoints deployed.
Why?
I mean, keep in mind these bombers have a lot of, hiding time, which can be kind of store hardpoints, repair time.
But why do you need to store your hard points before using the FMU?
You wouldn't have the power.
You don't have the power. in this build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't build it, so I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I was just looking at the shield generator versus whatever,
Yeah, when
but
you have your. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
you can't fit it because it's just tough.
It's tight, man. It's tight. And the thing is,
That's what she
anything.
said.
Anything like. Yeah, I've tried monstered. I've tried with drag drives on the drives. Anything warmer than this, and the moment your shield starts charging, everything starts shooting you. So
Yeah.
this is.
I was noticing a few points where like I would hit 21% during shield recharge, but that's with like max rolled on all the proper gear.
Yeah, but even then, I found that I didn't get shot at 21.
Oh God,
I
Crate is gonna come inside here.
I think it might be like a rounding thing too.
Hansing is walking back down, like moving his head up and down. I don't know what exactly he's doing. Kind of like making some kind of weird.
Oh,
video or something.
Satina! Look at the
Right.
look at the.
Yeah, you can tell.
It's like nodding back and forth.
Satina, stop!
What happened to your hair, by the way? To your character's hair?
Wait,
Hansing?
who's
Is there
underneath
like
me?
some
Hold
kind
on.
of in-game sort of lore that says why you lost your hair?
Who?
Nodding. I can nod too. Hi. Okay. Guys, with that, I think we can call it a night.
Argar.
It's been
Bye,
awesome.
Hasadina.
Thank you all for flying. It's
Yeah, it
been
was fun.
really
I had a
fun
lot
and
of
cool
fun.
to
It
try
was
out
fun.
these new
Yeah, this
builds,
was
which are
Great Sunday, guys.
kind of
Yeah,
unprecedented.
I had a lot of fun with this build, honestly.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's been
I
really
was
cool.
just happy to fly Mamba for once.
Same.
Like,
I
something
love the
pretty
Mamba.
different. Like, for one.
It's pretty funny. It's like you come up with the weirdest, things that need theory crafting. So the Mamba, and then a Type 9 for sampling. It's pretty funny. You get a specialized stuff, and then it's just they work way better. People just discount them.
Indeed.
I'm just
All right,
happy that the Mamba
folks.
was actually has a place in this.
Wing up and strike, and
Yeah, wing up and strike.
we'll keep training, and when the 26 comes, we'll rock it.
Can't wait.
Have a good one. Good evening, all.
No, bye-bye.
I'll see you on Discord.
See ya.
And to all those watching the live stream on YouTube, thank you for joining. Hope you had a good time. And we'll see you again, I'm sure, sometime soon. Commander Meccan, over and out.